The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Oh, what's going on with everybody? It's your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels, the host of the 1130 podcast. Hey, yo, man, I want to send a special shout out to Off the Top Roads podcast. If you guys ain't already heard it already, man, go tune in to wherever you get your podcasts is at, man, and subscribe to Off the Top Roads podcast. Shout out to my man Shiz Lansky, man. He been a guest on my wrestling podcast twice, and he gonna be a guest on the main show. Man, so stay tuned to the 1130 podcast social medias, man, to tune in to that. And yo, go tune in, man, and cop some merch from Off the Top Ropes podcast. You dig?
Yeah. Off the Ropes be the podcast of mass destruction. Guess who's here for OGs of wrestling? Ain't no competition, we report, you gon' listen. Never no mercy, we bring the ring to the streets. If you don't know, you better find out. Off the Ropes, here to prove a point, number one in the league. Bet you don't wanna tussle with us, know where to hide or run. Step in the ring, you're done, you're never stepping out again.
So you're back on the wolf pack.
Off the Ropes representing that 617 area.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new episode of Off the Top Ropes podcast. Man, oh man, what more can I even say? I'm on some new technology shit, but you know, I can't be mad at what's been going on. And we got a pretty jam-packed week that happened the previous week. So before we get into it, we're gonna go around the table. E Dukes is in the building. The First Lady Shar C is also in the building with us today. How y'all doing this evening? How was the week for y'all?
Good. Busy. So much to talk about.
Dookie?
Duque is French. You know what?
Wait, are you serious?
Cole
right
Russell.
now? Are you really serious right now? What is that?
What?
Wow, that's shocking to even say the least.
All right. I'll say is for right now, Russell's whole week. Go ahead, my mouth, because legit, I got a whole lot to say about it. It's not good.
Well, we're gonna see about that. So let's just before we get into it, we'll give a special shout out to Anchor and the Zoom for giving us the podcast platform tools that we need to make a podcast here for OTTR. Y'all know where to find us: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Off the Top Ropes Podcast. You can also find us on YouTube, the YouTube channel. Thank you very much. 103 subscribers. Whoop whoop. Let's keep that thing growing. Anchor, Google, Radio Public Podcast, Breakable Podcast, Audio, Spotify, Podbean, and also we be on Green Room as well. So you'll hear us once in a while pop up with that joint as well. Get the tees, you know, the new merchandise in stores at bonfire.com, bonfire.com. If y'all have it, I mean y'all in the group, y'all actually should. Cops are new merch shit, man. Support your team. You know what I'm saying? It's like your home, you know what I'm saying? It's like your home jersey. You never gonna want to rock it everywhere that you go now anyway. Shit, I did earlier. Yeah. So people know I'm a walking brand now when it comes to this. But as for the rest of the team, y'all gotta step it up as well.
Definitely will.
But before we get into that, yeah, like I said, just follow us everywhere to cop the merch, cop the stuff, you know what I'm saying? Cop the sandals too, man. We everywhere, man. We're trying to get this thing going, man. Brand new merch has been released. We got the pullover hoodies, man. We got the crew necks. We got the long sleeves. And man, we got two new designs, two new color schemes for the slides too. The Wolfpack colors, the red and black. And also the real Hollywood colors, the white and black. Not black and white, white and black. So for people that got confused, like, oh, but what was the other one? That's the black and white. That's the original prototype. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into Monday Night Raw. Let's get into Mondays. I know some of y'all hate Mondays. I know Duke Duke's Monday. But before we get to Monday Night Raw, we were actually in the building I don't want to display my sign because some people got mad when I had that sign with me that night, and certain people thought, "Oh, I bet you're gonna throw away that sign now because of Big E winning the title." But I'm like, it's the whole show just in general. It's just one night.
Exactly.
So I don't want to resurrect that. So let me not do that tonight. Well, I don't know what the hell was even going on with my drawer, but my little handle got swirled. But that's neither here or there. This is the new setup that I have, so be with me, folks. Anyway, so me, Dukes, Uncle Fast, and Maverick was at Monday Night Raw here in Boston, Massachusetts. So we were in the building for it. We had some pretty primo seats, even though we were sitting behind like one of the turnbuckle poles. So we were close, but we didn't get like a decent view. Besides, someone moved to the next section over, which a couple of y'all did. We didn't do it till like later on during the event and started changing our seats around. But needless to say, we had fun that night. I don't care, even though Dukes was over here on his phone watching the Raiders and the Ravens game at the same time, and I'm like, are you fucking serious?
Like, we're at an event. Just watch the event.
But needless to say, Uncle Fast couldn't even fit in the seats because obviously he's a big, giant motherfucker. So the seats made him feel uncomfortable. So he's shifting around different places, but he got to a pretty decent spot by the end of the night. And Maverick, I don't want to throw him under the bus either, but he's just Playboy Mav is what I called him, but he disowned the name, and he's
ladies.
He's a Hugh Hefner. He's a Val Venus. Okay, fine. He's a Val Venus in our fucking group, and it's just unbearable to me to watch. Needless to say, I don't want to throw on the bus, but let's just say he had a fun night as well. Yeah. So, but that was our point of view. But let's see from the people's point of view of Monday Night Raw that happened this past week. Monday Raw kicked off with the tag team champions, RK Bro coming out, Lashley coming out, Big E coming out. Like, we was looking at like, this is fucking too weird. So, Cousins promo, Big E's guaranteed to cash in his money in the bank, which he's going to swear up and down that he did. I think they put a gun to the back of his head and said, no, we need this raise out. You're going to have to do it. Anyway, but needless to say, back to talk promo, shit talking, blah, 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 that end up Bobby Lashley getting RKO by Randy Orton because they was having a title match later on that night. So that was a clear sign that something was going to happen. Otherwise, Bobby Lashley would have gone out with the attack ahead of time, and then you probably would see him win later on that night. So that also opened the promo, the opening segment of the show. As we go into it, Charlotte Flair and Shayna Baszler had a long match. And we sat there in the crowd. Oh my fucking God. And it was just unbearing. I mean, I can't say unbearing, but let's just say for the record, I guess what Deuce's theory was kind of correct where he was saying like, oh, this is why he called the Omni Flair for, and I guess we just found out why. So the Omni Flair ended up picking up the victory anyway because Uncle Fast's baby boo, Nia Jax, came out and oh my God, he went nuts when she came out, by the way. So yes, he's very adamant for his love for big, juicy, thick women, and he's right on the money with it. So I can't say nothing the fuck else. So just it's just funny. So, but after the match, these two are beefing out. So of course they're gonna have a match next week, as has been announced already for Monday Night Raw. Drew McIntyre and the Viking Raiders had defeated Jinder Mahal and his stupid Goonies via Shanky. Multiple wrestlers trying to pin the 24/7 champion, but ended up being not successful. Do we really got to talk about this? Moving on. Damian Priest had defeated Jeff Hardy in the open challenge where he his United States Championship. Sheamus attacked both of them after the match was over, by the way. Nikki Ash, or as the backstage not Shayna Baszler. If I'm getting her name confused. Sonya Deville, American Horror Story, AHS, whatever the fuck. So she botches the name, but this stupid match was a complete botch. And I got so fucking confused with Tamina's music hit, but yet they named her the victory, but they named her the winner, even though clearly Nikki Ash had won. Fucking stupid. That's why I lost it. I'm like, this shit was garbage. How the fuck do you fuck up on that? And you're a multi-billion-dollar fucking company.
Not surprised.
Listen, man, I had no words to say, but afterwards, Rhea Ripley picked up the pieces and gave us a pretty dope match against Natalya. Oh, her sister, by the way. Ooh, yeah. I'm so sorry, bro, but her sister, ooh, Jenny Neidhart. Oh, take my soul, man. Yes, I'm so sorry, and you know what I'm saying, but I had to make that known. I had to make that fucking known. That was. Oh my god! Before I knock over my microphone, wow, muy bella. Anyways, AJ Styles, Omos, Mason T-Bar had to defeat the baby faces of the New Day, Mustafa Ali, and Mansoor. Omos is gonna be a solo big man heel star, give and take within 6 months, 8 months, the 8 months tops for me. But you're gonna see him flourish. You're gonna see him kick ass. This is the land of the Giants all over again, folks. Yep. If you have talent, good luck in WWE because they're not gonna appreciate you for that unless if you're a big guy that can make moves like that. If you're a big guy that can make some serious moves like that shit in the ring, you'll be a gold mine to Vince.
You'll be a star.
You'll be a mega star. You would actually break the ceiling. You would actually be in the movie industry like Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Batista, John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
I can only. Okay, I can only imagine. But next, we got Doudrop defeating Eva Marie. Whack. Yeah.
Can we stop putting her in the...
Wait, but congratulate her for getting married over the weekend to Excalibur. Who knows? Yeah. Excalibur. No wonder why that he was missing for the last couple of weeks. So now that filling some of that void. Karrion Kross promo from the bag listed all the people that he squashed and made him suffer, and he's gonna keep going, whatever. But the main event, Bobby Lashley and Randy Orton fought out for the World Heavyweight title. It was a great match. We was there in the front row, so I would. So when MVP got hit with the RKO from the outside, I went off too. Duke was still on his phone at that time period too. So I don't know what made him still just he was like, it was a close game. It was 10-10 late in like the fourth quarter, some shit like that. So whatever. Well, so whatever shit that happened. Anyway, but Bobby Lashley hit the spear. He ended up getting the victory. But after the match, he attacked Riddle, he attacked Randy, he tweaked up his ankle, and Big E's music popped up. But before I say this, we knew this was gonna happen because obviously they announced it earlier. But if you were there in the audience and I point out to the boys, like, yo, they're putting out the firework sprinklers on the stage.
Oh wow.
So when I seen that, I'm like, yo, they're about to do it. He's gonna win. There's no way that he's gonna lose. If they're gonna pull out that's where all the fire and nitro and flames that came out for the entrances. So there's no way that Big E was not gonna win. And when he came out, tried cashing in, Big E was acting like a bitch. Oh, he tweaked up his ankle. He doesn't, he's not gonna fight. And Big E just socked the shit out of him. And Bobby ain't gonna be no bitch, so he's gonna fight it out anyway. Gets hit. Big E gets hit with 2 spears. He kicked out. Lets you know when Big E hit the big ending, and I had to record that moment. 1, 2, 3, and Big E is your new World Heavyweight Champion. And the crowd's going nuts in Boston and our backyard, and I just say, yo, that's our dog right there. That's my champion. The fireworks went on exactly how the fuck I said. Boom, 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 boom. I was like, damn, that's just loud as fuck. And so I lost my voice that night. So I was just like you. I lost my voice that night. So it made it worth it. That was Monday Night Raw. I was trying to get them to give us the little table graphic that was on top of the announcers table. I was trying to read them like, yo, let's get that. They walked right past us like a bitch. So,
darn it.
But Big E, they saw us. He saluted us from a distance. As he was going back, I was like, "What, yo? You was early, hey, that's our dog, you shit." You know what I'm saying? So, we had a lit night that night. But that was Monday Night Raw. You guys gonna give your thoughts and opinions before we?
Yeah. Congratulations to Big E. Like, hopefully he gets a good long reign. Everything, but can we also do without Eva Marie in the ring ever again? She's like garbage in the ring. Like, she was just awful. Like, because I was watching that match too, and I'm like, why is she even in the ring anymore? Like, she needs to get out.
Dude, you got anything fucking say about that?
Yeah, I do.
Here we go.
One. Let me take away Big E's victory.
I know.
Raw sucks ass.
I told you that's the reason why he was on his phone watching that game since the moment that we were there. So I'm gonna ask you this. Wait. So I'm gonna ask you this question because we made that arrangement. That's how that you end up being there, right? So if you was gonna be watching the game, then why didn't you just be at home?
I really want to see if Raw was going to be good. So I was like, looked at it. I was like, all right.
And so you use me as a guinea pig.
No, actually, I use it.
You fucking bastard.
But let's really break this down. All right, y'all want to sit there? I hate the whole phase. Y'all want to sit there and boo Lashley for what? So he's a better heel. This piece is a heel. Y'all want to sit there, boo, but yeah, you want to sit there and cheer for Randy Orton.
Oh my god! Because we love Randy Orton, I guess more. I guess the fans love Randy Orton more as the heel than Bobby Lashley does. You can't do no wrong with Randy Orton. He can play both a babyface and the heel and get himself the fuck over. Because he got that RKO from out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. And if it's so unfucking expected, if people is not going to think about it, then that's a shock factor. He gives you a shock factor each and every time that you see him out there.
Okay, I hate the fans who even cheer for Charlotte Flair. I hate that. It's like, yo, why you cheer for Flair? Shayna Baszler is as much of a good wrestler than her.
I knew it. I knew this was gonna fucking happen. I knew it.
Then back here, wrestle. But then, what kind of got me was the botch. I wish Summer Game was there, so that way I wouldn't be the only one who hated it. At least a diva, my bad, female wrestler. For the gang, I know his mentality towards Natalya. The best. I feel sorry for him, Uncle Fat, because I know his thing with
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Don't you do it. Because if you're gonna say this, and you know eventually after he's done handling his business, he's gonna come back, and more doubtly, he's gonna be watching this episode. So, he's ever gonna come at your neck when he comes back. That's why when he comes back, when Bobby Gunplay comes back, with certain key people, with certain other people that haven't been on this season, come back, and we have a full house. I'm expecting some of y'all to be going at y'all next. So I'm expecting a lot of y'all to be coming at everyone's next. I'm expecting Carew to be in this bitch too. Because Carew definitely got a lot of shit to say about the whole Jinder Mahal and how he's been booked and how he's been booked lately. And we all know that was just a waste of money.
It is.
The Jinder Mahal coming back, but you're releasing other people that are better than him.
That's what I don't understand. You release all this good talent and let them go elsewhere, but you keep like untalented people like Jinder Mahal and Eva Marie and all these people, and it's like, I mean, I can get why they keep Jinder Mahal. I mean, for like the Middle East and stuff market, but you know, he's not that good. Like,
Listen,
Dudes, continue with your point.
all right. No, listen. Reason why I say I feel sorry for Fast because how his special lady disappointed him. I understand. Look, Fast, we fan and whatnot. I was there for you. I was there. I was hoping that she was gonna call your name and she was about to reach out, but the love wasn't there. And I was like, damn. But no, the whole ball just sucked ass. That's how I felt. It was like nothing can really change my mind other than the fact that Big E was there and said they'd let you know about like the whole effect of them setting up the fireworks and just be like, yeah, Big E's gonna win. That right there is just like, all right, you know what? It is what it is.
Hey,
What else is there?
Hey, but fucking listen. Basically, we went from one black champion to another, so be appreciative for that.
yeah.
This was someone that we've been behind for years.
Oh, absolutely.
That he should have been on this pedestal at least the last 4 years, but they never triggered it off. So you gotta give credit to that for WWE actually being smart and saying, "Yo, we got this big black guy. He is over like $1 million fucking bucks. He's already doing commercials and other shit. You're already marketing him. He's he's a marketable guy. Isn't that what you want? And that's a baby face on top of that. So know he's but that's gonna be another cash cow. Now, if you can say that same thing to Bobby Lashley as a heel, yeah, he's been a decent needle mover, as they want to call it now, but is he really going to be a person that you can be like, yo, we can go with him for the next couple of years being as our champion?
I can see that.
To be able to to make appearances, to go to charity events and everything the fuck else.
Good. I could legit see that.
Shaw, what do you think?
I think he would, but it's like to me, it's like I don't know, like how long are they gonna go with this push? Because I mean, we know how their booking is. It's like he's red hot right now, so you want to keep him red hot. You want because he's so over and everything right now, but you don't want to see his push get stalled or ended just because it's like, oh, we need to put the title on Brock or we need to put the title on Goldberg or something again. It's like start pushing your main roster talent and treating them like the stars that they deserve to be, and stop putting the talent that's like part-timers and stop giving them title reigns. It doesn't help the company at all.
Right.
Anything else, Dukes, before we start going to Tuesday? I know y'all want to talk about Monday Night Raw for that damn long.
I really don't.
Then you better make this extra quick then.
Or in that case, fuck you, WWE. You gave me the shittiest Raw ever. But thank you, Big E, for actually winning the title.
So was it worth? So what's the ticket worth going?
Yeah, this is the transformation of my former graduate of 2007 English hot Mav turned into player pimp magnet. Now Venus, the party going and watching everybody have fun.
Shaw, if you was with us that night and you were seeing what he was doing, you probably would say the same thing that he's saying too.
Probably.
But since you admit that you're more of a tomboy, than anything else, so whenever that you hear stuff like this, this should be a no-brainer now when it comes to Maverick. And I said this to him before, but now he's completely transformed, I guess, in his ways from where he was then to who he is now as a father of two beautiful girls. He takes his life seriously now. So people change over the years, but this man below me wants to keep bringing up negative shit. That's what's going on.
I always try to find the positive in everything too.
Who brings up negative stuff?
You.
Whatsoever.
Just now, every week since you've been on this damn show, but do we gotta go into this? I want to move on to Tuesday.
But that's not me. It's just the shows that they put on. Ain't my fault. The show sucks. Don't blame me. Blame the wrestlers.
Listen, I understand.
Blame the writers.
I understand your frustration. Blame the writers. Blame the sponsors too, because if this shit wasn't in the PG form, maybe you might get a little something better with PG-13 wrestling.
Oh, for real.
As I've been telling y'all before, if it wasn't for all these goddamn sponsors, we would never been in this shit. This is why AEW needs to stay the goddamn same. Be a wrestling company. Don't get involved in no corporate businesses and shit like that right now, or probably ever. Stick to a wrestling company that's as willing to venture out to get more notoriety to that promotion, and you might never fucking know. There could be several wrestlers in that locker room that could turn into movie stars, legitimate ones. So
they could.
We've seen that before, and we can see that again. It's all about star power and a marketing strategy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what really matters. But I want to get into that. I want to get into Tuesday, which was the dawn of a new era. And yes, folks, it really was a new era. This was NXT 2.0. First and foremost, I'm just like, you put the 2.0 in NXT, like, why?
That's stupid.
Just why already? Like, we already know it's NXT, but now this is going to be a version 3.0, 4.0, 5.0. And it's going to be this system update shit each and every time. And certain seasons or certain years that is going to change the formula for that brand now. And you can definitely tell from the stage. The whole stage reminded me of WCW's Saturday Night stage when it was in Universal Studios at Disney in Florida. That whole circular ring setup and shit like that. I was like, this was a WCW format, wasn't it? This had to be. I thought about Saturday Night in my head real quick, and I'm like, bro, I mean, pretty retro. I mean, and then and I'm an old school guy, so that I find it pretty cool. But the colorful gimmick, the colorful Landau, the stage itself. This was a baby WWE's version of Raw and SmackDown. Had a baby. This was NXT now. From the camera view, from the in-ring performances now, the formula had definitely changed, but certain things still remain the same. And as we get into NXT, we see that big change. With Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker, what the fuck? Son of WWF legend Rick Steiner. Yes, the Rick Steiner, one half of the legendary Steiner Brothers tag team. And the brother of Scott Steiner, who's actually still currently wrestling the independents still remarkably, and we wish them the best of luck. But Braun Breaker. So fucking generic. Are you kidding me?
Right?
Wait, I'm sorry, folks, but listen, if you're a multi-billion-dollar wrestling company and you try to make a new transformation out of your new television programming, and you're already giving a weak-ass trademark name like that out your ass? First thing I gotta be saying is, that must meant they can't get the copyright. I mean, the trademark to the Steiner name. Because if that's the case, that's probably the reason why that they went this route. Or clearly, they just want to just make a mockery out of these names, and they just want to just get these guys assigned to a prison serial number. I'm looking at this as day one as going into prison. You know what I'm saying? You're getting your jumpsuit, you're getting surge, you're getting assisted with shit, and then you automatically going into that jungle. This was it. So yes, Braun Breaker defeated LA Knight in the first ever match for NXT 2.0.
That was the disaster already right there, because it's like now you're like saying, oh, well, you're gonna have Braun Breaker beating the guy who's gonna be fighting in the Fatal 4-Way for the title. I mean,
oh, wait a minute, and let me get into this real quick. Before NXT 2.0 even taking place, Samoa Joe has suffered an undisclosed injury, so because of his timeline, he had to relinquish the NXT Championship. So the main event that was supposed to be for the number one contenders for the NXT Championship was now turned into title. Now actually for the vacated title. So that's first and foremost. But before the show even started, the four guys who cut a promo on how badly that they needed this win, blah blah blah. It would come to LA Knight, and Braun Breaker came out of nowhere, smiling, giddy, and all this type of shit, just happy to be there. A lot of these fucking geeks. I feel bad for the people that I feel bad for the people that really gonna say like, damn man, this is really gonna be a new change, and it sure is. Imperium had defeated Josh Briggs and Brooks Jennings. Pretty decent man. I give him. I mean, you know, I give credit with his due. Imperium is always going to be that team to me. And they would have got Walter over there.
Oh, absolutely.
For that opening, show for NXT. I think the range probably would have been a little bit better.
Oh, for real.
But I really think Walter doesn't want to come overseas to the US to wrestle. Not like that. He doesn't want to do it full time.
No.
So I think right now, Vince McMahon is probably saying to himself, how the fuck are we going to get this big Australian guy over here? And I don't think there's any way that you can try to make that happen. Especially when if NXT UK, if the rumor is true that supposedly they're about to be liquidated and shit like that, so there's going to be no more of that. Where these other people are going to go?
Who knows?
So WWE needs to do something with Walter, otherwise.
He's gone.
What if AEW would have picked him up?
Oh.
I'd rather have AEW pick that big motherfucker up. Oh my god!
Look at all those matches you could have.
Him versus Miro. Him versus Lance Archer. Him versus Luchasaurus. Him versus Paul White. You know what I'm saying?
Look at but not only that. Look at the matchups he could have against like the physical brawling types on AEW too.
But,
holy crap.
So if you think about that dynamic, I might him, Ilya Dragunov. There's a few people that NXT UK got that WWE needs to really get this shit together and get them overseas.
If not, they're gone.
Or otherwise,
they're gone.
Impact, MLW, New Japan, they're gonna have a fucking field day.
Oh yeah, they will.
But then I also said Walter in New Japan.
Oh,
that's good. That was the wrestling industry on fire, because with that Forbidden Door being open,
yeah,
now he could pop up at AEW as a special guest, have a few matches over there. Then you might never fucking know. I would love that.
Same.
But I want to get into the fantasy booking when it comes to that. But let me move forward. B-Fab, Hit Row, had made her in-ring debut, and yes, I said the little joke in the group where she kind of reminded me of what's her face from Friday. Duke, so you actually had your camera on, stop masturbating behind the goddamn camera. You actually be talking right about now, and as usual, he wants to jump in right as I call him out on his masturbation problem.
It's not doing none that.
Nah.
You call Felicia from Friday.
No, who's that girl with the braids from the first Friday?
Ice Cube's girlfriend, right?
Yeah. you don't even remember her name either.
Laniqua's something.
Listen,
Something ghetto.
Listen, I forgot what it was, but B Fab reminded me of her when she came out, and I was like, "Whoa!" Now you reminded me of her. Listen, I'm sorry, but it wasn't for the damn braids. The braids is what brought back that memory in my head. And I was like, "Bro, that's that chick from Friday," and I'm like, "Oh, that's messed up." So I'm like, who's smoking and who's Craig? In Hit Row is what I was gonna ask the next question. Cause I know the big motherfucker, he gotta be Debo. So who's Craig and who's Smokey? Isaiah Swerve or the other dude, Adonis.
I think Adonis might be Craig, and I think probably Swerve might be Smokey.
Okay, but yeah, B-Fab beats the jobber, Katrina Cortez after the match. Hero calls out Legado de Fantasma. This is where Maverick's new wifey, Electra Lopez, comes out and she wants to fight B-Fab and cussing her out in Spanish and shit. I knew Maverick had to be at home like, oh my god. And she's if Blackout would never pointed me too hard, bro. I'm like, like look who I found. He would have been Google Gaga over for Adina Steele still, but now I got him on that Puerto Rican wave, man. He's stuck on her. So sorry, sorry, Maverick. Sorry for doing that to you. But yeah, so now we're gonna really see this war games between Hit Row and Legado de Fantasma happen soon. So once we get this intergender, war games going, there's no stopping this down, and that has to be an ending to this. So I think War Games are going to have to be that ending point because I don't know how much longer that this can go for. And they need to start going after some championships because afterwards, if you got nothing else for them to do, that's the beginning of that's the beginning of the start of the end. Next, we got Carmelo Hayes coming into the ring. He claims he got a target on his back. He brings out Trick Williams as his backup. These two homeboys kind of want to talk and call. Trick calls him the golden child of NXT, which I don't know how that's really going to be. I'm not going to believe that at first. I'd rather wait. This is going to be a 6-month operation for me. So I'm going to pay close attention to how they're going to book him and shit like that, or what Vince is really going to look at him and feel about him. And you want to try to say he's the golden child of NXT, which I'm like, no, I can't see that. But Carmelo said that he's the chosen one, and he'll be a champion sooner or later. Duke Hudson then come out and told Carmelo that he got lucky against him, but it won't happen again. But both homeboys attack Duke, and that's how we end that. And that's how we end that segment. NWA vibe to me. Duke with attitude, some easy and Dr. Dre type of vibe, and that group's gonna start slowly growing. And I'm like, what if Hit Row and these two got together and shit like that? You might never fucking know how Hit Row can grow and have two people that can make them into more stars. I don't know. But that's just me just thinking out loud. But next, Duke's had a lot of shit to say about this. Casey Canizaro and Kaden Carter, 2Ks, had to defeat Gigi Dolan and JC James by disqualification after Mandy Rose returning without the face mask, but she dyed her hair fucking as a brunette. Yes, folks, she came out as a rough, rugged blossom. I guess you want to consider that in the group of Powerpuff Girls. And in this case, but she stood out like a motherfucker, though. I'll say that much. Now, I think they're booking her to be the leader, but the powerhouse behind the group. I think if anything else, because her moveset had kind of changed in the last couple of years to be more of a power set move. Try to show that she got muscles and she got power and shit. Whatever. But after that, it turned into a 6-woman tag match where the heels won, got the best of them. But I got nothing really too exciting to say about Mandy Rose's hair. Was always stand up, shock factor. People got mad because she just stuck the blonde, but I guess in a new day and age, a new era of NXT, we gotta freshen up the product. So
Yeah.
ain't shit here. Pete Dunne and Rich Holland had attacked Kyle O'Reilly in the dressing room, and William Regal had announced that Kyle will be out of the Fatal 4-Way match, but his replacement was Von Wagner. Let me repeat myself, folks. Von Wagner.
Like who?
He's the son of the veteran Bill Beverly. Bo Beverly. He is the son of Bo Beverly. If you look at the man's face, his forehead is caved the fuck in. I'm sorry, that motherfucker is a modern day caveman with the shape of his fucking forehead. And I thought Dukes had a forehead, and I thought I had a forehead. I thought Cyber had a forehead. I thought Uncle Fast had a fucking forehead. But this motherfucking forehead was a caveman's. A caveman! In my Kramer voice. A caveman! Woo! But Rich Holland, the big German shepherd for Pete Dunne, had defeated Drake Maverick in a squash match. Why is Drake Maverick even there? I thought he was released too.
He was, and then they brought him back. I don't know.
Yeah, but they brought him back a second time. Cause I remember the first time that emotional video that he posted up got him the fuck back, but I thought he was released.
I don't know anymore.
Whatever. Someone from your backyard, Charlene, Tony D'Angelo is coming to NXT, and supposedly, and I got a bone to pick with WWE about this gimmick because you're stealing from us, motherfucker. You're stealing the mafia trait. You're still a mafia approach and giving it to this character coming to NXT. We are a mob. We are a mafia. Okay. These people that come in and out of this motherfucking group are made people. This motherfucker hasn't even had a match yet. I'm not totally convinced. If he comes out like that motherfucker, who was Nunzio's bodyguard when he was on SmackDown in 2004? The big motherfucker that swore that he stabbed John Cena in the club.
Vito?
Whatever the fuck his name was.
I don't remember.
Johnny the Bull.
Whatever. But just if he comes out with that type of look with the whole Doc Martin shoes and shit like that, and I'm just like, I'm so about to be fed up with this. If he comes out looking like Scarface.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like the suit, the hat, the whole 9 fucking yards. I'm telling you right here, right now. Fuck you, WWE, and fuck you, NXT, because you definitely ain't shit. Because now that's when I know you're paying attention to us. You know, ever since we had the hashtag Pod Mob, Podcast Mafia, the whole fucking 9 fucking shebang bangs. Now all of a sudden you want to create a fucking character? You want to create a motherfucking character, portray him as a mafioso person? Now you know the mafia right now. Yes, the mafia still exists, folks. The mafia is probably looking at this right now, or some kid that watches wrestling is probably running over to their family that's associated with the mafia, like, yo, mommy, dad, you see this? Are you shitting me? Listen, I understand the mafia got involved in different rackets like sports, basketball, boxing, shit like that. If they want to penetrate wrestling, I would be devastated.
same.
I'd really be fucking devastated. This would be the one thing I would say. If they make this gimmick right, I'll get behind it. But if they make this shit into a laugh-a-song tragedy, I'm telling you right here, right now, I'm not watching NXT anymore. I'm not even going to give it my energy. I'd rather be knocked out sleep, getting ready for work that night, than be giving them my 2 hours of resting time to watch this product, which you have a motherfucker coming as a mafioso. Okay, we even had CM Punk even saying he dressed up as a mafioso on that Tommy gun, that Oldsmobile for John Cena's interest at WrestleMania 23. I'll never forget what the fuck that he said. Then I said that made him a fucking laughing stock. I'm serious with that because this is bullshit. WWE, you can suck my tailpipe with this one because you're definitely stealing from us. Now I'm definitely have to trademark mafia, podcast mafia, shit like that, so they can't use that. Because they're testing my luck on this shit. Next, we got the Creed brothers, which I'm gonna give them a round of fucking applause because these motherfuckers, they're gonna be a nasty ass tag team. And I like what Michael Bivins is doing with this motherfucking Diamond Mine group. Yo, oh shit. The Creed brothers had defeated Dan Drummond and Trevor Skelly, what the fuck these jobbers are. After the match, Michael Bivins introduced Diamond Mine's newest member, Ivy Nile. And this chick looked almost like Sharp, but brawling with braids in her hair. And just the way that she looks, she is a motherfucking menace. And I can't wait to see her get in the goddamn ring. But Kushida then comes out and told Bivens that he talks too damn much. Kushida and Roger Strong for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship has been announced for next week. Last but not least, oh my God, the main event, the Fatal 4-Way for the vacated NXT Championship. Tommaso Ciampa, who hasn't held the title in 913 days, 916 days, and he said he hadn't held it in nearly five and some change years. Remarkable. Pete Dunne, LA Knight, which I thought he was gonna goddamn win, but Von Wagner, yes, this was his debut in the main event for the company championship. And guess who wins? Mr. Goldie himself. Tommaso Ciampa is now your 4-time NXT champion. Yay. And everybody teared in my eye. And he's holding Goldie. The love affair is back in motion. LA Knight sold the fuck out of everything. He was great. Pete Dunne did his thing, of course. But you gotta give credit to Von Wagner. He did fill in some spots, and I really thought that, like, well, you might never know with Vince now behind this whole new mechanism. You might never fucking know. And even he said he's gonna be a face that's gonna be headline WrestleMania. He's already fixating on the guy. He's already fixating on the guy. So there's no way now when it's him, Gable Stevenson, R.C. Jones, Carmelo Hayes, and a few others get that call up to go to Raw or SmackDown years later. They're gonna be one of the top people. Trust and believe. So Tommaso Ciampa is your new NXT champion. Kudos to him. Big kudos. Big kudos to all four guys. But before we get into that, the wedding of the goddamn century. The wedding of the goddamn century. And Dukes, he had a field day with this. I mean, hey, listen. People want to say this is sports entertainment, but I love professional wrestling. I love both sports entertainment and professional wrestling. This wedding was the best wrestling wedding that I have seen in a long time. And when I mean a long time, I mean like Stephanie and Tessa's shit, where Triple H comes out with a bouquet of flowers in his jacket and he rolls the clip, and we cannot forget that. But this one, I think we can't forget either.
No.
Dexter Lumis comes out with a flashy ass jacket. Everyone is in the ring. Damian Priest is in the ring. R.C. Jones, Johnny Gargano. Oh my God, this motherfucker! You better give that motherfucker a slammy for his acting, WWE, because this motherfucker had made me feel like, yo, this wedding is not gonna fucking happen. Kay Ray is definitely the mom. And try to tell Johnny, shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down. And when anyone was trying to object to them not being married, everyone was about to throw up their hand, but he showed up the hatchet and everyone's hand quickly went the fuck down. That's when I said, okay, I'm a Dexter Lumis fan now, because they can uniquely do things with him without having him to speak.
Yes.
This also reminded you of Sting, when he first went through the transformation to being the Crow Sting, and now he's shrouded in mystery, not really talking to anyone for nearly a year and change. So finally, he ended up being spoken. That's what broke the fourth wall down. Like, oh my God, they really did something fantastic. They're doing something fantastic with Dexter Loomis, with Dexter Loomis's booking as well. So kudos to them for manifesting and molding him to the character that we see, and now we can appreciate him now. But Indy Hartwell's vows was fucking hilarious. Dexter, people may call you a freak, but you my freak. I love the way that you stare dead at me, always protecting me, all type of crazy shit. And I'm just like, it takes a crazy girl to understand a crazy man. So I'm dubbing Indy Hartwell as crazy as fuck too. So two crazies are meant to be together, and you gotta get cool to that. But the priest somehow says something bad about Dexter, and Dexter choked him out.
Ooh.
And who shows up to save the day? They tried to look at William Regal. Regal's like, I want no part of this. Like, none. He was trying to scapegoat the whole goddamn shit. Who saves the goddamn day? Beth Phoenix comes in, oversells the goddamn thing. Oh my God. You can tell she oversold the fucking thing because she was so happy. But now we got Index, now a married couple on NXT, and Cameron Grimes over here having the ball, all crazy shit. Like, I laughed, okay? If this shit didn't make you laugh, then I don't know, go eat a dick, I guess, or you're not really a sports entertainment fan. But if you're not laughing, if you're not entertained, I think that's the moral of sports entertainment. It's supposed to entertain, it's supposed to make you laugh, it's supposed to make you cry, it's supposed to make you feel what you feel. Otherwise, you're not being entertained.
No.
That's what I gotta say about NXT. And that was NXT. That was NXT 2.0. We ended up with a wedding bang. Dexter Loomis even came out and said, I
know.
And yo, Beth just fell on the goddamn floor. She lost her shit. She lost her shit and then we said, dude, the crowd fucking pop. And one person in the crowd said, screamed out, think about the child support. I was fucking dying. I was literally in fucking tears when someone in the crowd yelled that shit out. And I was like, that would have been me. That would have been Dukes. That probably could have been Uncle Fats. We would have got kicked the fuck out. Kick the fuck out. But that was NXT. That was NXT 2.0. Y'all can go ahead. Y'all can talk about what y'all thought, what y'all feel. If the Coke haven't done it for you, then.
Yeah, the wedding was amazing. Thank goodness it went off without like anyone like ruining it. Like WWE has a tendency of doing with all these weddings and just like prototypical ruining all of them. And congratulations to Tommaso Ciampa on becoming the champion again. Long time coming.
Dukes, you stop eating the fucking background, you piece of shit. How many times I gotta keep telling you this crap?
I'm drinking.
Oh, well, then that's even worse.
Yo, all right. This whole wedding, NXT, start to bottom. I'm gonna say is this. I hate what it. I would, but I hate what y'all did to our Rick Steiner son. I don't know how y'all did not give him like the Steiner name, even though that the Steiners was part of WWE before they was in WCW. So y'all had that trademark.
And other promotions as well, Dukes.
Yeah.
You got them other promotions like New Japan as well.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If they had that trademark name, why not use it for his son?
Scott Steiner. Well, I mean, there's different reasons, but can we pinpoint them? No, we can't. We just have to sit there in the dark and wonder and figure it out later.
Even if you don't give him that name, the Steiner name, give him a better name instead of these like generic, bad, crappy names.
like all these generic names. It's like watching. Like I could probably get that from like playing video games and things like that. And all these deals. Like, all right, yeah, there's a Duke, there's a the wrestler, the brawler, the Brooklyn, all that type of that's what you get. But love Star's son, he's gonna be a good wrestler years down the line. Canelo Hayes and Williams. I heard that they're gonna be a faction. I think I seen the link on that one. Blackheart. There's gonna be a faction coming up soon, and there should be some more of a heads that's gonna join.
Told you, I knew it too. I knew it. And then that contract is gonna be cashing on the NXT tag titles to start them off with.
Yeah, or they're gonna probably have one of them go after the probably tag team, or probably have one of them go after the cruiserweight.
Nah, I say if it's two of them already formed right now, then they might as well go after the tag titles.
Yeah.
And then you start building up the roof from that, and then you start, doing like that. Be like some storyline bullshit. Be like, yo, they'll pass the tag team titles down to their boys, whoever the fucking team may be, to replace them. I don't know, but
yeah, but
that's already dependent.
But that wedding.
Oh.
That wedding. Oh man.
I'm sorry, yo. I laughed my ass off. I don't care what no one said. Some people in the group have some shit to say about it, but I'm like, if y'all not sports entertained, then what's the point of y'all watching the damn product anyway? You knew this was a comedy fucking wedding since the very beginning, so you was expecting this to happen.
Yes.
And we was at the fucking finish line, and y'all still bitching about it? Like, I don't understand the fans. I don't understand the people in the group sometimes. I just be like, so what do you want wrestling to be? Like, what do you want a 2 hours to be? Just nothing but wrestling and nothing but not even fucking promos, like just nonstop action. I think people can't even go to the fucking bathroom by that time period. Like, you need to space out a formatted show where it focuses on your 3 elements: storyline, in-ring action, and promos.
Absolutely.
That's all that you need.
It is.
And then on top of that, you need a couple of 1 or 2 matches that's like one of those filler matches where everybody can just up and use the bathroom or something.
Okay,
like
so 4 filler match and 5 a comedy skit or whatever, something funny to have people saying, "Oh yeah, that was actually kind of funny." Ha. Then you got them thinking about that person now.
Exactly.
Like, come on, take a look at it. Just like how, no offense, just like how Monday Night Raw was. Those two type of matches, everybody could have got up and used the bathroom for.
Oh wait, and fun fact, folks, there be some single moms that be going to these wrestling events that be bringing their kids, and we saw that shit firsthand, and no wonder why Maverick pulled off the shit that he did. Bottom line, so these demographics is not for people like us. It's really meant for these kids that's having these parents buy all these merchandise and shit like that. So shout out to the single moms that's taking these kids to these wrestling events, even though they clearly don't want to be there. Clearly, because Deuce can say that this one sitting right in back of me and had a gorgeous face, but just her ass was just flat like pancakes. And I was just like, how the fuck does that dynamic work? And I was just like, it's just baffles me how much the wrestling audience have changed in the last 20 years. That's all that I just want to do. So that's a fun fact.
Yeah. But other than that whole wrestling, I mean, the whole wedding between Indy and Dexter was the funniest wedding of all time.
Oh, it really was.
Like, I have never seen that many people. Like, wait, I want to know who that wrestler that had the rings.
I want to know his name too. And then I want to know the dude that stood up in the suit was about to say something smart, but then R.C. Jones just came from behind and he put his hand. He's like, "Don't do it, not today." And the crowd was chanting, "RC, RC." So that's when he's going to be one of the few people that's going to stand out in the new NXT formula too. Plus he's a big, hefty black guy as well, so you should be able. And he's athletic, so he's more of a Mark Henry, but athletic. Like he can, like he can move. Like that motherfucker can move, and I was shocked when I seen that. I was like, he's good. He's really gonna be good. Imagine him and Keith Lee as a tag team. Oh my fucking god!
But
those two would be the heavy fucking tons. I don't care.
You just gave him a wrestling name.
Congratulations. I mean, well, congratulations to me, but not for you.
But now, on that note, it was a good overall wedding. So much funny stuff, but you got one thing missing. How the crowd was sitting there saying, like, yeah. But that's how you, bro, what you said? What was the crowd said that we would have said?
Respect come on. If you got an issue, here's the tissue.
Nah. In that whole moment. In that whole moment when the crowd was, if we was there, the whole wedding, I probably would have sit there and said like this. Which one of y'all signed a prenup? One of y'all got signed a prenup.
And you would have never got kicked the fuck out.
You probably would have.
Probably. Because you would definitely have said that. I would have been like, we didn't come in with this guy.
Yo, we don't know him.
Like straight up, man, I would have been, yo, man, we didn't come in with you. Like, at all.
I'm like this. Damn, we got the same shirt.
Damn shame.
But yeah, overall classic. I was hoping to see who's gonna play the kids. What little kids are gonna play them? Gonna play like their son and daughter. It's gonna be some fun. It's gonna be some fun. How hard they're gonna take this whole story on. That's all I want to know. But overall, good stuff, but comedy. But other than the whole ending, that sucks. Hear that first.
Yeah, I agree with you. But damn, Dukes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's Wednesday night, and you know what the hell that means.
Yeah.
Some of you AEW fanatics and shit like that. Yeah, especially Dukes right here. My God. Yeah, the AEW Dynamite real quick. CM Punk is going to be your part of the commentary team. Yay. So that was a good part. But also what you have was the opening match, which was Adam Cole. Baby! Taking on Frankie Kazarian. And
That was a good match.
that was a great match. Fuck a good match. That was a great opening match. And we all know Frankie Kazarian can work. We all know Adam Cole can work. But this was just a taste of what we can have in store for multiple other people that's on that roster when it comes to him. So you gave me a teaser, the AEW. Now I want more of Adam Cole, baby. After the match was over, Cole has said that the Super Click is back, and he issued a challenge to Christian Cage and Jurassic Express for next week's Rampage. Fuego del Sol challenged Miro for the TNT Championship again on Rampage, but he also said that he's willing to put his new car on the line.
Oh, man.
Miro accepts his challenge. MJF then talks to people again that was offended by his words from the previous week. That said that he doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit. MJF said he's a religious man, but he wants to talk to Brian Pillman instead of him looking up. He looking down. He looked at the fuck down the ring and said, Mr. Brian Pillman. Oh, man. Jesus. Brian Pillman Jr. got to come out and try to swing a chair, but Wardlow tried to stop him, close eyes him, but Brian outsmarted him. But Brian Pillman Jr., we know what's gonna happen. They're gonna give him a run to see how he does. And can he knock it out of the park? Can he bring in more viewers? That's gonna be the game because of the last name and now weights on his shoulders now. So it's an opportunity of a lifetime. Go full throttle with it, take initiative. Let's see what this shit takes him. So like I say about that. Next, Christian Cage told Adam Cole that he knows Cole is used to losing the Wednesday Night Wars, and he better get ready to start losing Friday Night Wars as he interacting express accepts their challenge. Yikes. FTR defeated Matt Sydal and Dante Martin in another great match.
Wow, yeah.
Lance Archer and Minoru Suzuki issue a challenge against Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley for AEW Dynamite's Grand Slam show in New York City. Ooh.
That match is gonna be off the chains, man.
Lance Archer is with his tag team partner, which I did not know that he was part of a group. Currently is still in. So this was something that I'm going to be watching very closely because
absolutely.
I want to see him go a good 20 minutes.
They better give them that
20 minutes with 20 minutes with at least one commercial break. Don't give me no two commercial breaks.
Just one, and not at the end of the match either. Like, do it early on.
So I'm hoping for that. Malachi Black. Ooh, oh, wait. Oh my God. I had to put out this button for a second. Oh, shit. Wait. Malachi Black comes out, and we in the House of Black, y'all. We in the House of fucking Black. I don't care. Yo, I'm in the House of Black. I'm chilling. I'm going to be in the House of Black October 27th when they come to Boston. So I would be in the House of Black. If he's built for that, I'm definitely going to have a sign that's going to say, I'm in the House of Black tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And, you know what I'm saying? Like some crazy shit. But he said there's an enemy amongst us. Hey, who did the camera pans out to? The lovely Rosario Dawson. The lovely, I'm like, oh, she still looks so beautiful, even at her age right now. She is drop dead fucking gorgeous. I don't care what no one says, man. This show, y'all might hate me for that, but look at the face and then talk to me later about that. But yeah, she can sell a face. Anyway, Cody Rhodes, who's been MIA for the last several weeks, comes down the stairs from the audience and makes a surprise return, and the brawl ensues into the crowd. So we all know that was going to eventually happen. So they're going to be having the match at the Grand Slam show in New York as well. And I'm sorry, folks, Malachi needs to make a statement. And he doesn't give a shit if you're Cody Rhodes, if you're Dustin Rhodes, he's mopping the floor with your ass.
Absolutely.
He needs to win that match.
I honestly think he will.
He needs to seriously win that damn match, because if Cody comes back to win, then that's what it's just going to tell me that no matter what, Cody still got to get his win back.
No,
that's the same thing as people said about Hulk Hogan when the Ultimate Warrior went to WCW. He only brought him here to get his win back.
You can't do that. You want to be opposite of what WWE is doing. You want to build Malachi Black up as this monster threat on the roster. He has to go over.
Listen, he has to go the fuck over. He has to. There's no way, shape, or form.
No. If Cody goes over there, there's no point for it. There's no need for it either.
Look at it. Who will be that person that can beat Malachi Black? It's not Cody.
There's a lot of other people that you could book that too, but it's just a matter of, is Cody willing to put
Malachi over
to put his reputation up to help others grow to make new stars for professional wrestling, or is he just in it for his own self gain?
You hope
I
it's
think
not.
I think that's the biggest question, more than just who the opponent that can take it out be. But I think it's building him up to be like, it's going to take a tough son of a bitch like John Moxley to beat me, or Lance Archer to beat me, or Kenny Omega to beat me.
Exactly.
And that can be built up to world heavyweight title fights.
Yes.
That's what's going to be selling those seats.
It will.
And that's how you built stories. That's how you built rivalries. Especially rivalries like, I can picture him and John Moxley go at it and go nuts.
Me too.
Are you nuts?
That'll
oh my god. False count anywhere, hardcore. No disqualification match, shit like that, whatever.
I'll pay for that fight. Give it to me.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's different formulas that you can create, and I think that's what AEW is doing, or that's their forte.
Yeah.
Creating different formulas that appeases the average everyday fan.
Exactly.
So I think that will have to answer your question when it comes to that. But next, Dan Lambert. Oh my god.
Oh, not him again.
Yeah, he's back, ladies and gentlemen. He took over the show, but calling out the AEW locker room again, you know, all this crazy shit. Some people just don't know when to quit. Y'all want to talk about Jim Cornette? I think he's on the same level as Jim Cornette right about now to that AEW audience. I think Jim Cornette is probably more revered than his ass right about now. But who comes out to see the show? Chris Jericho and Jake Hager comes out, and I don't know who the hell was even that. But Jericho said that he's not afraid of American Top Team, whatever the fuck they want to call themselves, as he has shoot fights backstage with beasts and bigger muscle heads and live to talk about it. He offered to come out of the ring to knock your teeth in, but Dan Lambert has stopped them and saying that if they want to fight, it won't be in no shithole like New Jersey. Boo. But Jericho said that if they want to be pussies, then they'll face Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky next week. And that's what's going to end up happening at the Grand Slam show next week as well. Jade Cargill defeated Layla Hirsch. I love the both of their chemistry when it comes to this. The powerhouse big muscle versus the versatile wrestling machine.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is a great mix.
It really is.
And you can definitely tell that Layla was trying to get her the fuck over and get herself over, but you can see Jade actually got a lot better when it comes to her in-ring role and how to execute that moveset that's fit for her character. And I think she's finally getting to it. And that's why I'm like, you're slowly getting it, girl.
She's going to be a huge star in that women's division there.
And people are hating on her because of her looks. And I'm like,
what?
How the fuck are you hating on a built black woman?
She looks amazing.
Holy shit. Like, yo, these fans are fucking unbearable. Like, I'm like,
really
y'all people are some real insecure prick sons of bitches.
They are.
Y'all really are, because if y'all are very naive, you know, y'all questioning if she's even a woman, is she a man? Like, y'all did the same thing to China.
They did.
Like, these batches of fans are just fucking disgusting. It is. But next, Team Taz attacks CM Punk. Powerhouse Hobbs attacks him from behind blindly and try to slam him through the table, but the table didn't budge. Haha. And
I hate that. I hate that kind of stuff when you throw someone through the table and the table doesn't break.
I mean, I don't think the table wasn't even supposed to break in the first place.
Even if it wasn't, though, it's like I cringe watching that because it's like, ugh.
No, I get it.
It's dangerous.
No, I get it. But it's just like, if that table was meant to be there to be smashed, like a regular like WWE like table that's supposed to be smashed, it probably would have been broken. But I just didn't see that when I saw this.
Yeah.
You know, I said those type of tables weren't meant to be broken in the first place. They just probably would use it to try to hurt someone. So
yeah, that.
hurts. Yeah, but it achieved its goal anyway. So
it did.
You know, whatever. And then Andrade El Idolo said he never gave Chavo Guerrero the order to interfere in this match, but had to kick Chavo to the curb for not respecting the Kingpin. Andrade says that he can defeat anybody. Next we gave rivalry rebirth between Darby Allin and Shawn Spears, the chairman. Darby Allin ended up defeating Shawn Spears. Even during the match, Shawn Spears is smearing the face paint, the identity of Darby Allin, and afterwards, FTR had attacked both Sting and Darby. Tully Blanchard wiped the Sting's face paint off too. So, I mean, it's symbolic. No one has ever really done that. So, we're breaking new territory when it comes to this, especially if you're an old school fan that grew up watching Sting. Besides him doing it himself or losing it because of sweat and shit like that during the match.
Mm-hmm.
No one has ever touched his face like that to say like to wipe the floor. I mean, I could be wrong because looking at Duke's face, he could be looking at me and say, no, someone in TNA probably did it and some other shit. So I don't want to say I'm right about this, but you might never fucking know. I could be. Next, you get Bryan Danielson coming out and he wants to face Kenny Omega. Now, Bryan said that he doesn't have to do it for the AEW World Title. Good plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, good plan. But they can do it for the fans. Bryan said that he wanted to face the best bout machine, the god of professional wrestling, and he's only seen a guy that lost his balls. But unfortunately, Kenny Omega eventually accepts. And
that was shocking.
And challenge have been laid down and made official for AEW's Grand Slam event that's happening next year.
Oh gosh.
Last but not least, the main event, we got Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston defeating 2.0 the end of the night. But after the match is over with, Lance Archer and Minoru Suzuki comes out, and all four of them brought up the crowd to end the show. So we gearing up for this
big fight.
This big fight, but this big event in general for AEW in New York. In the,
2 nights.
You know,
two big nights.
Two nights in the second, in the second biggest ticket holder market. So that's great for them. Let's see if they can fill up the house. I'm hearing rumors that they're close to it.
I've been hearing that too. I mean, but with the cards they have for both nights, I'm not actually surprised. They're both like pay-per-view loaded cards, pretty much.
Indeed. So that was AEW. I thought the match card itself was pretty balanced. I didn't have an issue with none of the matches. I think the match of the night, if I could really dub it a match of the fucking night, would have to be the opening match. The Adam Cole and Frankie Kazarian. I'm a sucker for in-ring performances. You just sell it in the ring, and you can give me a great match. I'm going to fall in love with your ass regardless. That means now when you come out and get in the ring with someone, I should be expecting a great or a good match. Just no shitty ass one like you just there just to be there. And
no.
You know what I'm saying? People would know that you give it all. Adam Cole now is like, yo, this is dope. Now it's just like I could just be the younger me the way I was before.
Absolutely.
And you're seeing shades of that come in that ring, and I'm just like, this company is bringing the little kid out of everyone that say, I just want to wrestle and have fun. And they're developing that formula here. The morale backstage has been pretty high and pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So if they keep this up, and Tony Khan knows what the fuck he's doing when it comes to his booking and storytelling, I think we're gonna see a new revolution. We're gonna see a renaissance happening. And now it would be the AEW age and shit like that, where the top product of those years was AEW, and it's gonna be documented and shit. Like, watch this whole upbringing of AEW. It's gonna be documented to like a DVD or pay-per-view, whatever shit like that, TV special, and that's just gonna give some huge numbers and more eyeballs on the product.
Definitely agree. I mean, the product they're putting out right now is like top notch. I mean, must talk about like every week. I mean, excellent matches, excellent storytelling. I mean, all the talent's pretty much over right now. I mean,
Dukes, go ahead. I know you got something to say about AEW Dynamite, so let's hear it.
Oh yeah. Show of all shows. I've been hearing much flack about how AEW is the shit show, it's the shittiest show. Or how AEW is this, how AEW is that. Just because of like just because of like one show, y'all all will come at me. You know what? This what's it tells me. This show, how is the home show for the show that's gonna happen in New York? Thank you. They're doing
Yes.
better than WWE.
Yeah, agreed.
The take away the homegrown shows I do for pay-per-views. Those shit sucks from WWE. You already know what's gonna happen. You don't get this anywhere else. How AEW does it, and on top of that, they want to try to build stars.
Yes.
Like
Like they want to put over younger talent, you know?
they want to look. Congrats on trying to build Brian Pillman's son as
Absolutely.
a star.
Yeah.
Something that when the last time I see WWE building a single star.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying all along too. It's like what AEW is doing such a good job of is, you know, building the younger stars. I mean, look at Darby Allin, look at MJF, look at Pillman Jr. right now, look at Dante Martin. I mean, Sammy Guevara. Like the future is bright with AEW when your big stars are long gone. WWE's problem is that they don't build around any younger talent. They're building around guys like Goldberg. They want to build like around like, you know,
The needle
the
movers.
part-time talent. Exactly.
No, they're building stars that are close to being out of there.
Yeah. You want to
Like, you
build
take a
around the
look at it.
future.
Like you really take a look at it, right? The stars in AEW are around our ages.
Mm-hmm.
You got some that's like in their 40s, you got some that's in their higher late 30s, and you got some that's in the early 20s. But
Mm-hmm.
most of everybody's around our ages. In WWE, their top stars is like 30, like 37, 38,
Exactly.
upper 40s.
Yeah.
You're using guys like Edge, who's in his 50s. You're using guys like Rey Mysterio, who's in his 50s. Using, no offense, AJ Styles, who's in his 40s. Using those type of wrestlers who have a whole lot of mileage on them, who give you a good match here, like except for 80s. I'm not going to use 80 Styles this one. I'm using Edge and Rey Mysterio, who'll give you a decent match here and there, but can't really move the way they want to because their bodies aren't into it. They're not in shape to how they was. Take a look at how young Rey Mysterio was back in WCW days, ECW days. Take a look at him now. He's more built. He's bigger than what he was. And don't get me wrong, I'm going off topic, but yo.
Yeah, why are you? I was just gonna ask you that.
Why? It's just because it's like the hatred that I have like towards what WWE is doing.
Like I was saying earlier, I don't have a hatred for it. I want these shows and companies to do something better, but it's like you have to build around you have to build around the younger talent to build your company.
They need to drop these goddamn sponsors that's demographically aiming for the kids.
Exactly.
You need to get a little edgy when it comes to the program. Go to PG-13. You don't have to go to the TV 14 shit like that. You can go to the TV 13 shit like that, and you'll be still straight. You're still one age below where people's expected, like, okay, this is gonna be raunchy television, shit like that, or some shit's gonna happen. Or you can go out to TV 14. Who gives you shit? But some of these sponsors is gonna have to be dismayed, or they got to walk away, or say like, yo, we ain't supporting this shit anymore, and you might never fucking know. Like, there's still television out there. There's still gory as shit that we still watch. So I'm pretty damn sure they'll come back to wrestling when it starts coming back to be like, okay, this is something that's meant to be for everyone. Again, not just certain, not just certain people, not just a certain demographic.
Agreed.
All right, I have a shocking. I have something shocking though. Real quick.
Why?
And this is talk about AEW.
Why?
I have a weird feeling that one of your favorite wrestlers that we're going to talk about in Impact might be joining AEW next week. Might be making a shocking appearance. Yeah.
One of my guys.
And that it has to do with Dan Lambert. You see, Dan Lambert was part of Impact Wrestling years back. And I remember he brought out, he went toe to toe with Lashley. And after Lashley, there was a wrestler that he went against was a low known man by the name of Moose. So I have a weird feeling Moose might make his appearance next week in New York. Whereas with Dan Lambert's crew. And it'll be with them versus Hager and Jericho. Because no offense.
I think your
Because
face
I'm sorry.
is way out of whack right now.
No, because no offense. No offense, but this Scorpio's the best guy.
How about you stand up and actually sit up properly so we actually talk better? I thought we discussed this already. No, you're not.
Talking about that.
You're still laying the fuck down. Get up and sit up. Stand up like you actually just sitting in the goddamn chair.
I am sitting in the chair.
No, you're not. Well, that chair got swallowed up anyway. But where is this technically? I mean, you're believing Moose is gonna make his appearance at AEW. Is that basically what you're saying?
I honestly don't think so, but I don't know.
I'm thinking.
If you know Dan Lambert, when he started, when he always makes his appearance on AEW.
Right, but I'm
not AEW Impact.
Right, but I'm thinking it's gonna be someone else within like USC maybe.
Yeah, that's what I would think too.
I wouldn't think someone from Impact that would just do that. Like you said, anyone could have been made that jump.
Exactly, they would have. If they were gonna do somebody else with Impact, they would have done it already, and they haven't. So I don't know.
But yet, why not make it a surprise? Going on the big market type of event of New York.
No. I don't know.
And you're not even sitting in the chair because you are way out of angle whacked. Like you're like half your face is cut out. That's when I know that you're lying right now. Yeah, sit in the damn chair or be stationary, man. We talked about this. It's about your presentation. Oh man. But before we get too deep into this damn ambiance, can we actually go to the actual product that we actually was actually going to discuss? This Thursday night Impact Wrestling. is what actually happened. And yes, I had to send Maverick like 3 wrestling stream sites so he can actually watch the goddamn show. So there should be no goddamn excuse of why the fuck he doesn't even take the initiative to watch that product. You better put some respect on their name because they actually been surviving it out as God knows how the fuck long. So you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't knock their hustle either because they actually been giving you some pretty good shit. And the Victory Road pay-per-view was last night. So I need to tune in to see what the fuck happened. So I need to be watching that. But nonetheless, jump into this goddamn thing. The Decade defeats Violent by Design, in a tag team match. After the match, Rhino gets his ass beat by Eric Young and the rest of the boys. So I guess he's kicked out. So we don't know what's going to happen now. PD Williams had confronted TJP at the Swingers Palace, which was a backstage gambling bookie situation and shit. I'm just like, what the fuck is this? Rich Swann and Willie Mack attacked the Good Brothers in the backstage area, and finally they're gonna get the tag team titles match at Victory Road for the tag titles. Now that Willie Mack is back, yay! The flashback moment they had was Chris Sabian capturing the X Division Championship from Austin Aries and TNA Impact in 2013. PD Williams had defeated TJP in a pretty decent match. PD Williams is I gotta keep my eye out for him. Scott D'Amore had made Matt Cardona and Matt Cardona's match and Hakeem Zane in a no DQ for Victory Road. You know how that goes. Haku Lee and Chris Bay is going to be in the tag team match later on that night. Next, we got the Laredo Kid versus John Skyler, which I was actually a pretty damn fan. But if you don't know about Laredo Kid, my God, watch Triple A. That motherfucker is a fucking hit. You gotta just give him praise because he puts in that work. He really puts in that work. So you gotta give him credit what he's due when it comes to Laredo Kid. Definitely have fought for the world title a few times against Kenny Omega and he lost, but he was great though. You know what I'm saying? So watch that last AAA, not the one that just passed, the one before last year, 2020 AAA. That was the one that Laredo Kid was facing him for the title. Watch that match because that match was great. Next, we got Trey Miguel versus Matthew Rainwolf. Yeah, I said his name right. I'm guessing. But Trey Miguel, my dog, will gets it done by submission. They give us the updated card for Victory Road 2021. I don't want to get too deep into that. But last but not least was the 10-man tag match between Christian Cage, Josh Alexander, Chris Sabin, Sami Callihan, and Eddie Edwards. The Batman and Robin, I guess, of Impact Wrestling is what they've been doing.
I still don't know how those two are going to get along, but...
Versus Ace Austin, Madman Fulton, Brian Myers, Moose, and William Morrissey in a 10-man tag, which the babyfaces end up getting the win after Josh Alexander hits the blind tag and hits the C4 bombs and shit like that at the end, which looked pretty nasty, pretty devastating. The babyface gets dubs, gearing up for Victory Road, and that's how they end Impact Wrestling, which was a pretty decent show. And the one thing I'm not going to talk about is this whole bullshit ass what's her face? Not Taylor Wilde. The whole influence. Who's that top girl?
They're champion right now?
Not Madison Rain, not Killer with a K, but who's the other one? Oh, Tasha. Tasha Dashwood.
Oh, Tennille Dashwood.
Tennille Dashwood, excuse me. They had some BS. They had some BS promo where that whole who comes on the show as a special guest gonna ask her questions bullshit, and Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellington and Taylor Wilde came in. Oh God, Jordan fucking Grace is thick as fuck. Just I was just focused on her the whole. I was like, I didn't care about nothing. The fuck else was like, just when Julian Grace was on the television screen, I was like, that's my main focus.
You better go the octopus on that one, man.
You'll be all right. And stop laying the fuck down, you. Stop laying the fuck down, you liar.
Good, man.
No, it's not gonna be possible, and that's gonna be inexcusable here. Don't do that, man. Have some respect for yourself.
No, I'll put this. Don't go after this one person. You gotta go after. I don't think you want to do that.
Nope.
It's the octopus.
You mean
Don't be aggressive.
You mean octopussy?
No, octopus.
Octopussy.
Gresham is not that person you want to go against, but
Octopussy.
okay.
So, give or take. But that was Impact Wrestling on Thursday. So, hey, it was decent to me. I liked it. You know, I mean, ever since Christian Cage became champion, it was like I'd rather see it as champion than have Kenny Omega there. And, you know, it was a good change. It's a good blended vibe. Now you get new heels trying to get after the championship. Now you have new faces, you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And I think I would see that because after Kenny Omega already wiped through everyone, who else was even left?
Nobody. And I'm glad, honestly, I'm glad Christian won the title because I was like the possibilities with Christian as champion over there are endless. You can have so many fresh storylines, so many fresh matches.
It should have been
with
Moose.
him being a fighting champion.
Listen, I said it a long time ago. It should have been Moose that should have took that belt off of Kenny. But when they did him dirty, I was like, that's fucked up. And they did him dirty because they had the match on AEW soil. I'm like, why? That was bad. I was like, no, why? Fuck that. No, I'm not buying this bullshit. Next thing you know, he lost. I was like, that was weak as fuck to me. So, but that's my opinion. But Christian Cage definitely deserved that win. And who else?
He did deserve it.
Yeah, who else could have been better to do that anyway?
And look at what he's doing for Impact right now. I mean, he's made that reign feel way more special than Kenny's reign did, and you know he's putting all the talent over there. I mean,
yeah, I give you a hats off to Christian. Dukes, I'm pretty sure that you got either something to say or pretty much nothing to say about Impact.
You know what?
He don't really think about this shit. Are you serious?
To know that would no. Oh my bad. I forgot. Shout out to Candice Carter from NXT. You know. But overall, I like NXT. I mean, I like Impact. It's a good. Always been giving you good matches, good, highly respected, utilized talent. But I still want to see a match. For the heavyweight title, Christian Cage versus Josh Alexander.
yes, that's where I think that's where Impact's headed with that whole thing too. Like Josh Alexander will probably more than likely be Christian's next big opponent.
And how like the how the old way was, like how when Hogan was running it,
or title versus title. Since Josh Alexander does have the X division, that can help enhance it. You know,
it
could.
It
for the X division. You know, and that's what helps that. So you can think about that. Well, you can think about it that way as well. Now, if I would look at it from my set of eyes, Christian would still win, but it just helps Alexander becomes more of
a bigger star
for his division. So when it's time for him to drop the belt, he can go to the
world title picture.
Yes, and he would be primed up for that. That's another way to help another person elevate their game, to elevate their position there. It's like passing. It's like the passing of the torch down to the next person. And then, yo, I'm gonna help you get up here. Just follow my lead, and you got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like baby steps.
Exactly. That's all I ask for with these companies is, enhance the future talent of the company, build them into the big stars and everything. So when like a guy like Christian's gone from there, I mean, you'll be primed and ready to have like a top talent like Alexander being able to carry the company.
But then again, we really do take a look at certain things before this whole, all right, like breaking down walls and have certain companies coming through. They had their wrestlers. They had the Josh Alexanders there. They had the Mooses, the Lobo, get his name. The P. Williams who came back, and others.
Guys like Callahan who've been there from like the beginning, pretty much.
Rich Swann, Woody Mack, all of them. But those are the type of wrestlers that are needed for
Absolutely.
it. And they already been well groomed to actually take over.
Exactly. And that's all you want. That's all you want from these companies.
I still want to see a Callahan. Actually, no. Ooh. If Callahan went over to AEW.
That probably won't happen.
Probably not.
That's one of those faithful Impact guys that probably will never leave.
No.
It's not for the money. Don't say wait. Don't always have to be trying to add, but what if this? I'm like, no.
No.
Listen. He can still be there. He can still be there, but he's not gonna sign there. He can still go there, wrestle, have a few matches, shit like that, but he's not gonna sign.
No,
I'm not saying sign. I'm talking about since that forbidden doors open, right?
Yeah.
Can we get a match?
You wasn't saying it like that though. You were saying it like if he was done with Impact Wrestling, he would go to AEW. As you would have said to half of these damn people that we name and discuss on this podcast, he's gonna go to AEW.
But yet, you let me finish.
Or she might go to AEW. It's always gonna be AEW first, nowhere else second.
Wait, you talking about these doesn't say anything about Walter?
No, I'm talking about you.
But they say anything about Walter.
See, I only said wait, time out. But I only said to a handful of people over the podcast. I said a handful of people. I didn't say everybody like you did should go to AEW. You can even backtrack this since you've been on this goddamn podcast, and I mark my goddamn words with this. I can name probably close to 100 people that you named on this podcast that should have been in AEW, including people that chose to re-sign with WWE.
But you want to know the funny part is?
No, I don't want to hear the funny parts. I just want to go to Friday.
How many of them signed with AEW?
At least decently a good. I would say about 35 to 40%. But not everyone on that list there. Everyone else went other places, as I fucking told your asses before.
Yeah, some of them went to Impact. Some of them go to like the other minor promotions. I mean,
someone even went to New Japan. Some even chose to just be independent wrestlers and just go to any independent promotion. The fuck that they want.
Yeah, and
they become their own boss. Of how the fuck do they want to be paid?
And I'm one of those.
That's the whole point of being an independent contractor. You name your own price.
And I'm one of those people that, I'm a huge AEW supporter, but AEW doesn't need all these people. Like, you want to build these other companies up too. They need some of these talents too. AEW does not need to sign every free agent that comes from WWE. They really don't.
But it's just markable just how, but it's just markable about how he says for over 3 seasons, so many people that needs to leave WWE to go straight to AEW.
Not everybody needs to go there.
Yes, you did, Dukes. If you don't even listen to your own voice on these podcasts, I'm pretty goddamn sure you'd be highly surprised. So here's what I want you to do for nearly like a month. Look at all the podcasts that you've been on. So which means there's over like close to 300 joints. So you're gonna have to really dig deep. Look and listen to all of them. Listen to the ones that you always say he needs to go to AEW or he needs to go to AEW. They need to go to AEW. He needs to go to AEW. And write all that down. And then when you done with all that and come up to the very current episode, let me know how many people that you actually said that. And if it's over 100, you owe me a favor, a big fat hairy one. Yes, it is. So you better do your little homework when it comes to that shit, because I know clear as day you named at least more than 100 people, 100 wrestlers that should be at AEW.
No.
And what I mean by that, I mean people from WWE, people from MLW, people from New Japan. Everyone should just leave their respectable promotions and go straight to AEW.
No.
That's what he's been saying for nearly 2 years.
And I like I said, I support AEW 100%, but they do not need every free agent that comes from there. Like,
listen,
no.
If I can go into Friday, I think that make him more happier. Maybe there's some people that he just might say they need to go to AEW right now too. Let's go over to Friday night, man. Friday night SmackDown. Friday Night SmackDown, that happened. Kicked off, as always, the Universal Champion, your tribal chief, you sons of bitches, Chief. Yes, I'm going to call him Chief Reigns, or whatever. Chief Roman Reigns, whatever. Comes out, Knoxville, Tennessee, acknowledge me. Paul Heyman says that Finn Balor fears Roman Reigns so much that he had to bring his inner demon out. And Paul also claims that the all time that he knows Brock Lesnar, he's never been seen fear in his eyes since last week. Big E then comes out, and celebrates his WWE Championship win. Doesn't really say much. Then Finn Balor comes out and interrupt some of that void and have a tag match between the Usos. And Big E and Finn Balor gets the W while Roman Reigns was in the back yapping to Paul Heyman, and Brock Lesnar will be at Extreme Rules. I think Heyman was lying here when he said that he claimed that he's under the impression that Brock won't beat, that he believes that Brock fears Roman.
I agree.
Roman then told Paul that he doesn't pay him to be under the impression. He pays him to know in advance. Smart move. And I like what the fuck Roman is doing when it comes to the Paul Heyman angle, because, yeah, he's a special advisor, but you're still his bitch. So you do what the fuck he says. And this is going to be some type of, okay, this motherfucker is going to push me too far to where now I'm going to be low-key your Lesnar. I got the drop on this dude right now. So, and completely set up Roman that can set up this whole thing to be disastrous. Disastrous. Well, I can't say disastrous too much, like as in, but it's going to kill the story. But it's going to enhance the story, but it's going to make the fans hate Paul Heyman so much with the unbelievable heat that he's going to get. It's going to get him so far. And he'll be one. He's already one of the top managers and the top promos in the industry today, and of all time. So there's no question about that. There's no doubt about that. He's sold it like if you was trying to sell an old man a broken VCR or a broken DVD player, but you try to play it off so well, and you end up selling to him anyway. If you can do that, then you know how to fucking sell your ass off. Believe me, I know Duke's probably did that shit at one point in his life. Even though he's over here eating. Why the fuck are you even eating? That's still eating. That's a slushy. Anyways, so Rick Boogs defeats Robert Roode. After the match, Apollo Crews and Commander Chief Aziz attacked Shinsuke Nakamura and Boogs. Apollo then issues a rematch. He mocked Nakamura and make a mockery out of the IC Championship, and he wants a rematch. Could have sworn Nakamura beat his ass 7 times. Why the hell are we gonna go for 8?
That's what I'm asking. This is what's frustrating me there. Like, how many times do we need to see these matches over and over again with the same outcome before we say enough is enough? Stop doing it. It's like repeat mode every week.
But it's just weird though. It's just weird how they use this now rather than
This is where you could start putting over other people on the roster instead of doing the same rematches every single week.
And where the fuck is Keith Lee?
Right?
Wait.
No, don't say wait. Don't say wait on
No.
this. You can't save WWE for this bullshit.
No, you can't. That's why I get frustrated. Like, you keep doing these same rematches over and over and
Plus,
over.
this man hasn't been on TV in over a month.
Yeah, exactly. You have people sitting on the sidelines and in catering that should be on
Over a
week,
month.
but no.
Mia Yim hasn't even been on TV ever since the whole Retribution thing died.
Exactly. Enough is enough.
When the fuck is she coming back, Dukes?
Who knows anymore?
So you can't say this shit from me. You can't say this shit.
Wait, man.
No.
I'll
No. Bullshit. No. Whatever the fuck that you want to tell me that if it's not health related, then this is all full of crock shit that you're about to spit.
Nope. See, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. I literally had to sit here and break and truly think about it.
I don't want to think about shit. Just get straight to the goddamn point and make it fast.
Okay, that's right. All right, you want to make this fast? All right, we have
make it fast, man. Like stop being around the goddamn bushway. That's why they take so much goddamn time.
Listen, we got a draft coming up, ladies and gentlemen.
That don't mean shit. Next.
No.
Yes.
No, we don't.
Draft is coming.
No, we don't.
And I agree
No,
with
the
Black.
fuck
It means
don't.
nothing. It means nothing because even if he gets drafted over to SmackDown, what's to say he's going to be used over there either? I mean,
book to lose.
Exactly.
And I'll put it like this. This is what's going to happen. It's going to happen like this. Shinsuke Nakamura, sorry, but the Intercontinental Championship will get the Raw and that whole U.S. Championship that Damian Priest has will head over to SmackDown. And while that's heading to SmackDown, Keith Lee will probably head over to SmackDown as well. And you'll probably see the U.S. Open Championship while Damian Priest is probably in the ring. You'll probably see a return of Keith Lee.
I'm not convinced. WWE has yet to prove that they're going to put him on TV and use him in a meaningful role. So why would I be convinced now that he would go over to SmackDown and be put in a prominent title program and go over? I'm not convinced about that yet.
I'm not buying this.
I'm not buying it either.
All right. Now let's take a look at it, shall we?
No, I don't want to take a look at anything. Let's get straight to the goddamn point so I can move on.
Now
you get lost in the goddamn ambiance sometimes. Only dip your toe into it, man. Don't put your whole goddamn feet into it.
Damn, it's kind of hard to put the whole foot in it. I got dip your toe, but I will put it like this. Now it's just the draft is coming up in about Cole's way. You'll need a couple of people that they're showing you what's really going to happen. You all sat there seeing what's going to happen with David Priest on Raw. Now you should see it on SmackDown with Shinsuke Nakamura. What storylines they have? Other than
the
storylines of both title holders suck.
No. To King Nakamura taking the IC championship over to Raw. Are you fucking insane? They're not bringing up Pat McAfee jumping on top of that damn table, partying his ass off. That is a highlight to SmackDown. They're not going to fucking do that. Damian Priest is just going to be on Raw, developing himself to become a new face and a new star for that brand. Didn't you just say that they have to build new characters? They have to build new
That's
stars?
what I've been saying.
So why the fuck are you going to bring them to an established joint, right? Trade the belts over with clearly the format that you have for Nakamura right now for SmackDown actually works for him right now. He has a stooge of a guitarist that can actually win matches. And he's the IC champion. He has to defend the goddamn belt. The crowd goes lit each and every time that this guy goes out there.
Exactly what I've been saying all along. You want to build this talent, and you want him to be a star. You don't want him switching brands and just gonna be like treated like differently. Like leave things alone.
More importantly, WWE's not gonna hit the reset button with Nakamura on Raw to that. There's no way.
No way. If he went to Raw,
he is money. Look, listen, he is pure money at his slot right now that he is happy with. And he is a champion right now. Why the fuck are you gonna fuck up that chemistry for?
No. If you switch him over to Raw, that chemistry is all gone, and his characters, I feel, would be just going straight downhill.
This is like breaking up. Listen to me. This is like breaking up the Dudley Boys when this whole first draft had happened, and that never worked.
No,
it never worked. They needed the both of them together, and that's how they got the fuck over.
Yes.
The chemistry was each other, not separate. Even though that they tried, but it didn't fit well. Now I'm moving on from this before I lose my patience with this. We're focused on that. Okay, Kevin Owens was scheduled to face Happy Corbin. I'm guessing he's Happy Gilmore now when it comes to this gimmick, because I'm getting a Happy Gilmore angle out of this. I'm getting that feeling like this is an Happy Gilmore joint, so where he's gonna go in the ring, he's gonna get pissed off, he's gonna start fucking up people, and also Adam Sandler, Happy Gilmore shit. I'm thinking this is a PG version of that, of that nature, but it's subject to fighting with money. That's all I gotta say about that. But Corbin ended up attacking Owens while he was making his entrance, so that match didn't really happen. Paul Heyman then told Big E that it's a good thing that he cashed in on Bobby Lashley because it actually would have stood a chance against Roman, which he's selling his client. Big E then told Heyman that he would be seeing Roman at Survivor Series, and if he makes it long as champion, then the Usos brutally attacked Big E backstage. Roman watched. Oh my God! They made the goddamn announcement: the New Day versus the Bloodline, Monday Night Raw, and that's gonna be the main fucking event. And this is just people got mad because they will say, "Oh, why did they save it to Survivor Series?" They're still gonna do it at Survivor Series, folks.
They will.
They just only need this because Monday Night Football. Of course, this is going to be week fucking 2. And Charlene, good luck tomorrow. When it comes to me and you, we're facing each other tomorrow. I guess it's projecting that you're gonna be winning by like 11 point spread, but I'm like, you might never know. Some injuries can happen.
Anything can happen, exactly.
Can happen, but whatever. And I'm still pissed off at you picking up Mac Jones, you selfish son of a bitch. Anyway, moving on from that. But yeah, so this is just helping out Monday Night Raw for the viewerships. More importantly, Monday Night Football is on that night. So of course it's that time of the season, folks.
It is.
So what the hell that you really gonna be expecting Vince is gonna try to fucking do? And what better way to have a needle mover to help spike up the ratings? Not hot shine, but spike it. But if you want to consider this hot shine, then whatever. But I don't view it as that because of what happened to Big E that night anyway, had kind of resulted in that. Now imagine if the New Day was actually there. Shit, you might never fucking know. That could have been made official because it would have been more believable, but it's still believable when you take out the champion that way. So that's fine. That's fine. You got away with that. Then that was announced for next week. Seth Rollins comes out with the mace and puffy silk, silk shiny suit, and oh my god, I was crying, laughing. I was like, that's not Mace inspired. Then I don't know what the fuck the idea came from, but he looked like a motherfucker that came straight off a motherfucker UFO saucer, straight up. But he still is now over Edge. He had to do what he had to do. You know, this promo was just nitpicking at the crowd, nitpicking at Edge, nitpicking at his wife, the whole 9 yards. So he's not done, but you know, apparently they're ready to Edge off of TV for the next several months. So close to WrestleMania time, you might see him come back. Final chapter, next is WrestleMania. It should be the dead all between them, and that's when they're probably gonna die. Hopefully, or maybe they're gonna start off at Royal Rumble time, because you know how that's gonna be. That's where a lot of storylines are planting seeds at, and that's what starts growing. I don't know if you got your thumbs down or you put your thumb in your mouth, but that's kind of kiddish, bro. Stop doing that, please. And you know, if you went from this, I'm like, okay, but you went like this, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
No, I really mean like don't stop for the whole Edge shit.
Okay, fine,
Like,
whatever. All right.
like
So Seth proposes a tie-breaking match between them. Anyway, so that was done for that promo. Liv Morgan and Toni Storm defeated Carmella and Selena Vega. If I count out, Carmella supposedly broke her nose, selling the fuck out. She broke her nose. I'm like, where's the blood, bitch?
Exactly.
I want to see blood. I want to see some blood drip from that nose. Like,
Yes.
okay, she broke her nose.
Exactly.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine, whatever. But the way, oh my nose, that's some kid shit.
It really is. Come
Kids
on.
just selling. Carmelo versus Liv Morgan has been announced for Extreme Rules. But Zelina said that she had to face her first, and that match has been confirmed for next week's SmackDown. Yeah, terrible. Finn Balor told the story of the demon, then he transforms into him, which I find that kind of. I know I'll be kind of cliche and geeky for that, but I'm a nerd. Fuck it, whatever. I like the whole tradition. We come to that, so quote me on it. Sami Zayn defeated Dominic Mysterio. I really thought Dominic Mysterio was really gonna win that match, but when he took, I think like 2 seconds too late on the top rope, but they hit the frog splash. Sami got the knees up, and then he got the roll up. I was like, oh, you stupid kid. Stupid fucking kid. Finally, Naomi. Oh my god. MVP. Oh my god. Finally, she grew some. Well, actually, I didn't say that she grew some balls. She pressed up on Sonya Deville. I've been waiting for weeks. You told me I'm gonna have a match. I'm gonna get a match, whether you like it or not. Maybe anyone, or it could be you, and somehow she gets fined. Boo! But finally, Naomi is now slowly turning to the hill that you wanted, Dukes. Now you're gonna see her slowly coming to the bloodline form. And now she ain't gonna take this shit no more. And now it's gonna be a full-blown stable running SmackDown. Mm-hmm. Just as you wanted. Surprise that you ain't happy about it, but whatever.
I'm gonna say I have.
No. All right, fine. You want to save it for later? I was like, no. Like you fucked up. Last but not least, WWE Hall of Famer Kane, who was also in their backyard too. The mayor of Knoxville, taking the key, yeah. Mayor of Knox County had made an appearance during Bianca Belair's homecoming. Surprised that they really trademarked her name. Now I feel so sad for Bianca right now. She's gonna have to fight extra super hard to get her name. Is she everywhere left WWE? Oh my god.
Man.
Your real name. Oh,
I hate that.
Yo, I feel so bad because I don't think she notices yet, but when it comes to later on with more knowledge and more experience, she's gonna be like, what the fuck did I sign? I'm like, yep, what the fuck did you sign?
Because now you're in trouble. Now it's like, why would you let him do
But
that?
yeah, her homecoming celebration, Kane presented her with the key to the county. Kane said after Bianca was at Extreme Rules, they'll throw her a parade. Woo! But unfortunately, the SmackDown Women's Champion Becky Lynch, she came out to interrupt the party, and she looked like straight up Madonna from 2000. Oh shit! The hairdo, the way that she looked, I was like, Seth Rollins inspired, but now she's doing a Lady Gaga transformation each and every week. And watch that Fashion Nova shit now is going to start coming slowly coming into her wardrobe, and now she's gonna lit. She's gonna be lit. Trust me. Like I could just sense it. I could just sense like, yo, different week, different fashion. She can go gothic. She can go what's that other form? Tech. She can go emo, whatever. She can go so many different styles. It's gonna be like, yo, she's gonna be well diverse. And every demographic is gonna love her. Cause if you can rock an outfit and then like, what the fuck they let you rock it and sell it, bro, you're worth money. You're worth a lot of money. Anyway, so she comes out, interrupts. Becky then told Bianca that she can have the key when she has the SmackDown Women's title on lock. It will stay the same at Extreme Rules. A brawl in shoes broke out where Becky laid out the hometown hero at the end of the show, which is stupid.
I agree.
Which is fucking
Here we go. The difference between how one company treats their hometown heroes versus how another company treats their hometown heroes. Come on.
And that was the end of Monday, and that was the end of Friday Night SmackDown. And I mean, it should have been Bianca being the shit out of the champion in front of her home crowd, getting the final big pop in her backyard. And I don't understand when it comes to WWE booking their hometown heroes to get mollywopped.
That's exactly what I was just saying. Look at how WWE treats their hometown heroes in their hometowns compared to how AEW did. I mean, look at how they had Lance Archer look in his home state of Texas, how Britt looked in Pittsburgh, how Mox looked in Cincinnati. I mean, you build your hometown heroes to look like stars in their hometown. That's what you're supposed to do, not make them look like idiots.
I'm a SmackDown. Dukes, go ahead.
Oh
boy. I can already sense it's going to be long and tired. I can sense it.
Raw. My bad. This is SmackDown, right?
Yes.
Oh God. I know. No.
SmackDown. That's that shit. 2 shits and torches clutch. I don't give a goddamn. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that goddamn show. That show ain't shit other than fucking Roman's goddamn storyline. Naomi's storyline because parallel with goddamn each other. That show ain't shit. Come on. You end the show with what?
Yeah,
wait. My bad. My bad. You end the show with Bianca, with my bad. Becky Lynch giving Bianca the rock bottom.
Sad. That's
That's what I see.
The manhandle slam is what they call this or shit like that.
Yeah.
I was like, that's just weak.
It is.
I'm like, wait. I was like, if that was the case, she should have been the one being blessed with the Stone Cold Stunner instead of Kevin Owens.
Right?
Listen, I'm sorry. I've been saying if she's gonna be built like the man, built like the female Stone Cold Steve Austin, why does she use the stunner instead?
Agreed.
Fucking pitiful.
But yeah, you're giving her the rock bottom. All right. Yeah, that's right.
I told you, dude. I told you.
That's great. Give Becky Lynch a rock bottom. Watch y'all be the female Conor McGregor. Yeah. That's what's really inspired by. It's not Seth Rollins. It's her Irish buddy Conor McGregor. then you got me sitting here watching what a New Day reunion that's gonna happen on Monday Night Raw versus the Bloodline. First time ever, Roman.
First
goes
of
to-
all, it's not a New Day reunion. We all know. We all know that Big E is now going to be on Monday Night Raw because now he is the World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah.
That's already de
Yeah.
facto already as is.
yeah, now he is.
Yeah, now he is. But what you were saying before, just a few seconds ago, is he's still a SmackDown person who won the Raw title, so he's going to be on that show before that one. That's not going to fucking happen. Once you win that title, you are now assigned on that goddamn show by proxy.
Exactly.
So now, so let's see, Big E's farewell of SmackDown.
His swan song.
The swan song, yeah.
The song song's good as beat. All right, yeah. Yes. Go to the ring. Basically, smile. Beat up on the Usos. Like you usually do.
Yeah.
And have a partner that's going after your cousin's title.
Well, then again, he got beat up by the Usos 2-on-1, so eventually the numbers game do come into play. And then what if Roman would have came into the mix anyway, and then it would be a 3-on-1? Then what?
Yeah.
And then what would you going to say? You could have been there. You could have been there. You could have took the three of them on. No, the fuck you could have.
Right.
No, I'll be like this. I'll probably be like this the whole time. Where's Rushy do they buddies at, huh? You wanna go to Raw by yourself?
Bullshit. Mm.
You ain't bring your New Day buddies come on with you? That's your problem.
Before he throws another hissy fit, let's just go into the AEW Rampage that happened
Oh.
right after SmackDown. Yeah. The Lucha Bros, your new AEW Tag Team Champions, were defending their beloved titles against the Butcher and the Blade. Finally coming back into fruition. Lucky the Lucha Bros retained the belts. Pentagon ended up saving his brother by ripping off his own mask and having another mask underneath it. God fucking damn it, this man wearing 2 fucking masks now. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm just like, yo, I thought some of y'all only wore one mask. And now y'all wearing 2 to try to save yourselves. But I know you stick with the luchador tradition. You always gotta keep an extra mask underneath just in case of shit like that actually happen. I thought normally it doesn't happen on a normal basis, but if that's the way that it is, that's the way that it is. So please do shut up about that. I know what you was about to say, try to correct me. I was going to say that normally back then they only had one mask, but it's not really torn completely the fuck off that they can still keep that identity safe.
Yeah.
Nowadays it's like you can just take it off, like you can rip it off and shit. But if you get like a small glimpse, the mystique is over. Yeah, keep their tradition alive. Like, that's what I was trying to get at. But after the match was over, the Hardy family office had attacked the Lucha Bros, but Santana and Ortiz chased them off. And I know what you're gonna say. Yes, tag team specialists. This is gonna happen eventually. The Lucha Bros and Pride and Powerful for the tag team titles.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be over there shitting your pants at orgasm, blowing your money away. I know for a clear fact you've been wanting this match for a long time, and now you're gonna get it.
We will probably will somewhere down the line.
Yeah, no, you definitely are gonna get this match. Like, it's like now with the C being planted on Rampage, it's gonna happen.
It definitely is.
I told myself that when I seen that make the save and then just stand there at the very end, I'm like, nope, C planted right there. That's all that you need. Your actions is what tells the story.
And you have
Any
to work
face-to-face
this way,
conversation, then all of a sudden you think in the back of your head, bing. That's on next to the rivalry right there. Pride Power have been starving, have been whipping ass, back and forth with FTR. Now that's finally over. They can move on, go after the gold. As Dukes was saying a million times before, So now his dream is coming slowly true. And my boys, Lucha Bros, now tag team champions as I wanted them to. And I said, this is the second year of the company's birth.
Yeah.
And the All Out pay-per-view 2 years ago that we all remember when they lost that ladder match was that won me the fuck over. They had to win that one, and they did.
Yes.
So long overdue anyway. But this match is also long overdue, and we're gonna get it eventually. So hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. Next to get Anna Jay defeating Allie. Penelope before it hit Anna Jay and take Harley with brass knucks after the match was over. So this female tag team division, and I was gonna probably ask y'all this too. Women's tag team division. Do you think that would help AEW? Do you think that would help AEW, or do you think that'd be too much?
I don't know.
Honestly,
I mean, we only like as of like right now, like we only have like maybe like 2 or 3 women's tag teams. We'd have to build it up a little bit more to make like a women's tag division, but I mean,
No.
we have enough good women on the roster, but I mean, we'd have to create more teams.
Hey, listen, you have all these enhancement talent already as is.
Well,
You
it's
can,
true,
right,
but
so like you can
you can
easily
build
weed
them
through your
up.
own shit, and then you can make your own homegrown tag teams. Boom, done.
Exactly, but you have to build
Um,
them up as tag teams first. Like the only 2 tag teams right now that I can think of that are.
I mean,
like,
I'm only asking the question because we all wait for them trios from them trio
Titles.
belts to be debuted and shit like that. So I only ask that because
and I agree.
I see Anna Jay and Tay
And
Conti being as a tag team, Penelope Ford and Allie
Forty.
being as a tag team.
Yeah,
So
I
and
agree. I
you
totally
can have
agree.
then you can have like Nia Jackson, Jade Cargo being as a one nasty ass tag team. I would get behind that.
Nyla Rose and
Nyla Rose and Jay Cargo was what I said. And you know what I'm saying, I said that because you know Vicky Guerrero and the others come back. But,
yeah.
You know, but like you said, if they develop the teams,
When you build up some more teams, you could easily do like go for like a women's tag title, but you have to build up some more teams in the tag division. Then you can
Okay.
create some tag titles. There.
Dukes, what do you think, real quick, before I move on?
no, not right now. I'll say build one more women for the women's division first, then go after the tag team title, then build up more wrestlers for that women's tag team division.
That's what I
That
was
way, that way, at least there'll be more women notable for that women's title first, and then then be like, all right, look, we finally got enough women for the women's division. Let's bring out the tag team titles, and let's see what was not going for the women's title. Y'all find out pairs and go after the tag team titles.
Agreed.
And so that way, who knows who else might show up, might show them off and have great matches of women tag teams. Because, like you said, there's
Rio and Hikaru Shida could have been a tag team. Boom.
You can do that too.
You also got probably Red Velvet and Big Swole.
Yeah, exactly. You could easily build these teams up, but you have to build them up as these teams.
Ivelisse and Diamante too.
I think Ivelisse is gone. The way she's been her and Thunder Rosa don't even get along with each other. There's no way they're bringing her back on the company.
Yeah, she been gone, dog.
But I thought they brought her back.
No.
Oh wait. I was thinking about Diamante. She had left it, then they brought her back.
Maybe you could do like someone like Diamante and like Kira Hogan or something.
Yeah.
But
that's more like that's more like Red Velvet and Kira Hogan would have been a more.
Red Velvet is a tag team partner for Big Swole.
It should be Big Swole should be separate. Big Swole should be her own star. She should be nowhere near that division right now. She should be hunting for the AEW Women's title. That's what the fuck I believe. She is
So-
a Battle Club Pro Open Women's Champion. Put some respect on her name. She doesn't need to be in a tag team.
Listen.
I don't need to listen to shit when it comes to that one.
Because also you say that because you was there, and plus my baby gave you the middle finger.
No, this has nothing to do about Tasha Steelz at all. This is strictly about Big Swole when it comes to this. And no, they really need to, be building up their African American wrestling base. So you're gonna need people like that around. So I just don't see that being in a tag team like that. Now Kira's different. Kira looks like, but because of the experience, I feel like it looks more better if she's with someone compared to Big Swole. When she's with someone, it doesn't seem like it meshes. Or it's only when she's by herself. If you ever watched that 3 strikes match that she had with Diamante a few weeks ago on AEW Dynamite, you can tell that she's meant to be by herself as a single star. I'm trying to tell you, because I sat there and then I watched it. And then I actually tweeted it out. I'm like, yo, this 3 strikes match on AEW, that shit was fire.
That was a good match.
And Diamante retweeted my shit. So I was like, boom.
Yay.
So I know. So I'm saying Big Swole does not need to be in the tag team division, but everyone else that we name can make a team because their chemistry will work with each other's. That's why I said that.
And you say Jay Cargill. I was probably say not yet.
I said Jay Cargill and Nyla Rose because 2 managers, they can be booking the whole thing and try to make it to a storyline where they're working together to bring their clients. So what better way to do it than do the tag team division? So that helped. So that would eventually help them later on anyway.
Which would make sense, except for the fact I don't even know how Nyla Rose and Jade would get along, especially after what happened in the.
But listen, right? But they can take this storyline the same way how you see Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler.
I don't want to do it like a WWE.
Listen, I know, but you can still get away with that because this will actually work when it comes to those. When it comes to those 2, it just didn't work with Nia Jax and Shayna because we all know what Nia Jax's reputation is of injuring people, and Shayna should have never even been in the tag team division in the first place.
We agree with that.
Wait, time out. And then I want to actually shout out to Shayna Baszler because if it wasn't for the way that they booked you at Elimination Chamber 2020, this podcast would have never been born. So take that, WWE. Next, I'm moving on. The Matt Hardy, Jack Evans attacking Orange Cassidy fair by cutting off his hair. Cassidy then walked out slowly and eventually saved him.
I'm already over the storyline. Can this storyline please be over?
Hair versus hair. Matt Hardy's gonna lose his hair. His shit's
but I'm already over this storyline. It's been dragging on far too long right now. I want it to end.
It's just gonna look so damn different, dog. Like it's gonna be unbearable. But this promo was fire. AEW World Women's World Champion Britt Baker.
I love this.
Ruby Soho face to face.
I love this.
And Britt told Ruby to enjoy the TV channel while it lasts. Britt told Ruby that has a lot of everyone to call herself a runaway. But Britt told Ruby that she didn't run away from everyone. She got fired.
Oh, but I thought Ruby was fired all night with the lines of
as I was about to get ready to go into Ruby and Britt is like Britt's not wrong. She did get fired. She did get fired, but getting fired was the best thing that happened to her and brought her to AEW. Ruby claimed that Britt is like every other broad she met entitled, self-centered, and banging some dude in the back. Oh!
I was like, you go, girl.
WWE, you fucked up with this one, yo.
Yes, they did.
You
like,
fucked
way to
up
go,
with
Ruby.
this one. You fucked up with this one because
they really did.
And I was like, this is what the fuck I wanted to see from Ruby. Or
yes,
really gave
he was
her
amazing.
the chance.
He's amazing.
Relentless. But Ruby has said that Britt will be able to call herself the AEW World Champion after next week and is coming home with her. And it stayed out face-to-face confrontation and shit. It's going to transpire. Get the match card for the Grand Slam, 2 nights, 4 hours of action. Shit's going to be nuts. But last but not least, the TNT Championship was defended. My man Miro, God's favorite champion, the best fucking heel that they have in AEW since he's been there. Well, actually, excuse me, let me correct myself. Ever since he kicked Kip Sabian to the goddamn curb and murderized him, and Kip Sabian has not been back since. That motherfucker is gone. I think he low-key got released from AEW. So
No, he's coming back soon. He's just like gonna probably be undergoing like a transformation, like a character transformation.
His arm got broken. His arm got broken when Miro slammed that door on it, and he cried like a bitch. I'm sorry.
No, he's coming back though, because like at some of the like fan fest and stuff, he was around fan fest, but he was like wearing like a bag over his head with like a question mark on it. So he's coming back as like a new character gimmick. I don't know exactly what direction they're going with him, but I'm guessing it's some kind of like character transformation.
Yeah, like those shoulder injuries, arm injuries, those like last of them evolve for a comeback job.
Those are hard to come back from.
Like you gotta take.
You know what else is hard to come
That's
back
about
from?
6 months.
I mean, listen, I get it though, but Miro just whooped his ass. But back to the main event. Yeah, Miro, God's favorite champion, defending the TNT Championship against Fuego del Sol. If Sol loses, then he's gonna that card's gonna get smashed out like a fucking bonus level in Street Fighter 2. And sure enough, the match was great. I mean, the match was good. I mean, it was a good main event. Fuego del Sol tried his ass off. Athletic young man as he could be. He's just giving AEW's just giving this young man an opportunity to try to shine in the main event, even on the secondary shit. But this was better than Thunder. This was better than WCW goddamn Thunder. So I really don't give a shit when it comes to this. I mean, I'll stay home to watch this for one decent hour. They packed in so much shit in 1 hour. It's like, I like this. And it's time for the main event for Mark Henry. Always, I look forward to that each and every day when I watch a Rampage. Mark Henry, split screen. You know what it is. It's time for the main event. And that's just it. Miro defended the title, whooped his ass, successfully retained it, and was about to murderize Fuego again. Sammy Guevara comes out to make the save. He does. Clinches that TNT Championship belt, and that is how you end the show. And we all know where this is going.
Sammy versus Miro for the TNT title.
And Sammy is gonna get that title, and he's gonna. And this is what WWE is slacking up doing, building up their new stars. It starts for the future.
Agreed.
And Sammy, as I told y'all, give it that 5-year plan with certain people, certain other established guys that's older, that's the oldest ones there, will walk out the door or transition to backstage producers and shit like that. That's where you're going to see the Darbys, Sammy Guevara, MJF is going to start being your main focus on that television. And that's where you're going to see he's going to be one of those top people. Miro, especially too. He's ever going to be one of those top heels as well. Miro cannot be denied. It's in the bag. You know what I'm saying? Miro, just the way that Miro has been ever since the Kip Sabian squash, forget it. Fucking get it. I'm like, yo, listen, it's great. It's great. Now I actually want to see Lana pop up at AEW pop up as the manager, and only the manager, never the wrestler. Let's not experiment with this shit again. That's not going to work this time. Stick to the manager in the sexy 2-piece suits in the heels. Yes, dude. He got that fancy back in his memory. So bring that Lana back, and I think with the Miro that you got right now, beautiful. And let Miro still be Miro. Let him talk his shit. But now he's gonna get real physical and sexual with his woman. Now they're gonna be hating on Lana now. You need to bring that energy that she could have been developing in WWE, building it in AEW, and let her embrace it. Like, you know what? Fuck these motherfuckers. Don't worry, Miro. I'll redeem your balls later when we get back to the hotel. The crowd would pop. The crowd will fucking pop, and Miro will get the fuck over as a fucking heel. Believe that. That's all I gotta say about Rampage. Woo, that Rampage got me hot.
I'm bothered.
Thirsty. Not hot enough.
Do I say something, First Lady, or should I?
Wow. I mean, I could not, like, I still can't get over that segment between Ruby and Britt. Like, that was like must talk about segment of the night. Like, wow, where did that come from, WWE? Why? How could you mess this up? Like, Ruby's a star.
All right. I'll say this forever. Thank you for WWE's misfires and letting people go.
Thank you so much.
Because without you letting these so-called unused talents would have been not AEW's game. Now it has been AEW's game. Take a look at what transpired. Miro has been dominant in showing you why he is a beast at what he is. These Sohos give you great promos at the promo. This is just her first. This by that promo alone is giving you a glimpse of what she could possibly do for the rest of it.
She's gonna be a future player in that women's division. I'm like, I don't know how WWE screwed up on that at all. I really don't.
She's gonna be a future AEW World Women's.
She really is, definitely.
And the reason why
she's definitely another female version of CM Punk. If you look at her from another view, you can definitely tell she's cut from the same cloth as CM Punk is. And CM Punk's over with being himself, the straight edge and shit, and she's the same thing. You got a demographic that's gonna be firmly behind her, and they are everywhere. Everywhere.
No, it's kind of funny you talking the straight edge, right? I know that the whole straight edge society is all in AEW.
Yes.
Yeah.
Punk's Rita Deed and
Gallows.
Yeah. But other than that, thank you, AEW, for allowing us to see what magic you have done within an hour. 1 hour, you show more than what most wrestling companies are able to do in 2 hours. Not say your own, but
they look at AEW. What they've got, what they accomplish in like with this 1 hour on Friday nights is bigger than what WWE is doing in 3. I mean, you get more accomplished with your 3 matches, your promos, your storytelling in 1 hour. I mean, I think I read somewhere that they had like 22 to, you know, like 22, 23 minutes of like in-ring action on Rampage in a 1 hour show compared to like a 2 hour SmackDown or like a 3 hour Raw. It was like, I think it was like the SmackDown you only had like 20 some minutes of like in ring action in like a 2-hour show. I mean,
All right. I'll put it like this. But overall, I'll go. Dynamite 1, Rampage 2. Impact 3. NXT 4. SmackDown 5. Raw 6.
Is that it?
The last. Yeah. Raw's the last. Next is SmackDown. Next is NXT. Yeah. Impact. Impact is Rampage. Dynamite. What's yours?
You talking to me or her?
I'm talking both. I know you got you. I already know who you got you.
Okay. Oh, I gotta get my hat off to I gotta get my hat off to Rampage at number 1. I'm sorry.
yeah, I mean, you have to.
I
That
give it to the 1 hour one to the 2 hour one, but the 2 hour one was definitely will be in second place at this juncture. Number 3 would be Impact. I like the way that it would build the go home edition to Victory Road, which I'm really gonna look forward to watching that pay-per-view. So I'll know what happened by that time period. Number 4, you gotta give it to SmackDown. Number 4, you gotta give it to SmackDown because of the Roman Reigns Bloodline storyline, Big E making an appearance. I like what they was building. They made right with the whole Zelina Vega not being on last week's 9/11 special. That's why she was out there this current week. So they did right by that, but still
doesn't.
it still got a stink to it. So
It
it's not
does.
over yet. And this whole Carmella situation is trash. So
It really is.
Number 5 would have to be NXT 2.0. The only thing that saved it was the wedding. The wedding and the Fatal 4-Way title match, because with Samoa Joe had to vacate the belt, was like, now who the hell did we thought was going to be the new guy? And definitely that new guy was not going to win. But if he would have won, I probably would have been like, I'm not watching this shit. And last but not least, Monday Night Raw, the show that we went to. Yes. No, actually, I'm going to put some respect on Big E's name. Raw at number 5. NXT 2.0 dead last this week because Big E actually won in our backyard. So I'm going to put respect on my man's name. And he did, you know what I'm saying? And he did look at us as he was walking up the ramp and shit like that and saluted us and shit. And I can't deny that. So Big E for number 5 because he won the title in our backyard. And last but not least, NXT 2.0, which was basically the stepchild to WWE now. Raw and SmackDown had a baby, and the baby went through an adoption agency, and then he came back. This is it. This is Junior from Problem Child. So that's my 6. Shaw, what's your 6 before we end the show?
I have to agree. 1 for me is definitely Rampage. I still, like I said, if I said it once, I'll say it a million times. I still can't get over the Ruby Britt Baker segment. That segment alone like stole the show for me. Number 2, I think I'll go Dynamite, because like the Adam Cole match was really, really good. The Bryan Danielson segment with Kenny was really good. I mean, we're building to next week's big show, which was amazing. 3, Impact. 4, I'll go SmackDown because of the whole Bloodline storyline going on there. 5, I'll go Raw for Big E, and 6, I'll go NXT.
I think Deuce, the only reason why that you said Raw was dead last because you was watching the Monday Night Football on your phone as we was there. So I think if you would have watched the event like from a television set or on the streaming site versus us being there in the actual audience, I think you would look at the difference. But but Braw's still bombing the Heat Barrier anyway. Let's just see if they can turn it around with Big E as champion.
I sure hope so.
No, I'm just gonna quickly get into the news real quick. Triple H's recovery is going speedily well, but he's not going to come back in. But he's not going to come back in time and fashion. He's going to take some time off.
Which he
Shawn Michaels has been leading the charge behind the scenes at NXT in his absence. So that's who's been behind some of the stuff that's been going on in NXT. So he's going to hold down the fort, through that time period basis. Gail Kim has now announced that NWA will have another all-women's pay-per-view coming up.
Way to go, NWA. Way to go.
And it's going to be more epic than before. And they're going to do a tribute to Daphne, God rest her soul.
That's amazing to hear.
That's pretty beautiful. They named some people. Christy Hemme, Mercedes Martinez is going to be there. Rochelle, the one who's married to Drake Maverick, his wife is going to be there. I keep forgetting her name.
I know you're talking about.
Renee Michelle?
Yeah, she's going to be there. Lady Frost is going to be there. So there's more names to be announced later, and that's set for sometime in October. So go check out any NWA stuff too. NWA, there's been an ad campaign to remove Ric Flair from their latest commercial. And I'm pretty sure NWA is going to follow suit when it comes to the latest title match that they had announced a couple of days ago for the World Heavyweight Championship. Trevor Burr defended against Ric Flair. And I think they're going to have the other choice to cancel that match now and see what happens.
Okay.
Tommy Dreamer has been suspended indefinitely for his comments being made on Ric Flair on the Dark Side of the Ring episode when they're playing Ride from Hell. I asked people how they felt about it. I didn't really get that much of I didn't get that much of a response, but I'm gonna ask you guys real quick before we go. How did you guys feel about the Tommy Dreamer situation when it comes to the comments that he made about Ric Flair's actions on Dark Side of the Ring?
Shark.
Go ahead, Shar.
I was saying before we started this, I don't know how you can support this at all. I mean, I actually applaud Impact for this because you can't condone this. I mean, if you sit there and if you sit there and let someone sit there and say these kind of things with everything that's going on with the Me Now movement and all this stuff, and you sit there and you condone this and have someone that's a higher up in your company condoning it. I mean, there's no need for it. There really isn't.
It sucks to know what Tommy Drew said. It's kind of crazy and absurd. So it's more lines of if his wife, his daughter, his mother, his sister was there, and it was a stewardess for that airplane ride. Where you could go someone sitting there saying the same stuff that you did. Would you allow someone to sit there and do the stuff that they were doing? It sucks just sucks that happened. Like I said previously on that dark episode, I was like, my heart pulled up to that parable that was in that area. I found that like I said, it was a plane ride from hell, and knowing that she was trapped, like knowing that like the plane ride was delayed for 7 hours, knowing that you're basically in a ride with all these wrestlers doing drugs and taking alcohol before the plane was even lifted. That's even more crazy thing to know. And she just got in a whole lot of jamming. Jamming articles and other stuff that was said.
Even though you speak it beautifully, but your volume was faded, so you kind of like muffled at the very end of it. But I understand you just of it and everything like that. But looking at today's people, day and age wise, and the mentality of the average person nowadays, I think just what they push on television, what they push on what this is wrong, this shouldn't happen, and all that shit. And these lawmakers that's changing around these damn laws, and that's the reason why we got softer in our politicking nowadays too. Say how we have a soft ass product in wrestling, in WWE, we got soft ass product in politics. What's right, what's truly wrong, what's truly wrong, what's truly right, whatever that you want to flip it and shit like that. No matter what, it's gonna be fueled of corruption anyway.
It really is.
But needless to say, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens have been teasing of joining AEW. Actually, some of y'all AEW marks that still want to say, "Oh my God, AEW is buying up all ex-WWE talent."
Actually, no, I would say,
dudes, that's not what the fuck I just said. What I was gonna keep saying before we keep jumping into it is some of these people have friends over there at AEW that they can, have a good word and get involved in and shit like that. And if they have some decent star power, then of course they're gonna make that jump. But I'm still saying, let's not keep doing this. AEW, stop eating up the don't monopolize the product.
That's what I said. I said AEW does not need to sign every WWE free agent that leaves.
Probably be the first one to say no. They're going to AEW because of Mount Rushmore. Kevin Owens, Adam Cole, baby, the Young Bucks, Mount Rushmore. They're gonna renew that all over again.
If my attitude for the whole thing is if it makes sense and there's an actual need and fit for them on the roster, fine, go ahead and do it. But if not, there's no need to just keep hoarding all the former talent. Let them go to other companies.
Well, it sure smells like it to me. Next set of news, we got a returning Tajiri in the free agent Bobby Fish making their debuts at Major League Wrestling.
Way to go, MLW.
They're going to be making their debut at the next event coming up. So tune into that as well. Watch that joint, please. Dark Side of the Ring season 3, part 2. The second half of season 3 is back with 7 new episodes coming up from Johnny K9, from Luna, of course, the plane ride from hell.
Chris Canyon episodes next week.
Chris Canyon. So we got some more After Dark to talk about. So you're gonna hear us talk about those as well. Also, AEW Dynamite had beaten Raw's demographics again for the second week in a row. And holy shit, I was just like, they're gonna make a big deal out of this, and I don't want to see this being competition. Just both companies should just stay separate. They don't give a fuck. Just do what y'all do. Don't make this to a competition, because competition, it was gonna fuel a lot of these miscues, a lot of these shitty bookings that happen, and you guys are gonna steer off course because you're fueled by jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Don't. Who gives a fuck about what WWE's doing? Who gives a fuck what AEW's doing?
That's exactly.
Who gives a fuck what New Japan's doing? Who gives a fuck what MLW's
Exactly.
doing? Each company should be focused on their own product, trying to make this shit different from every other person's
exactly. Like, don't worry. Like,
that's
like
why I gotta give praise to Master P for what he transformed House of Glory down there down south. He transformed that promotion into something that I need to know more of. Holy shit. For real.
But like you were saying,
people,
like,
it's people like that makes you be like, you know what, I actually want to run my own promotion, because it's gonna make you become that fan again, that thrill junkie fan. Like, yo, if I can say this in the right way, I can get asses, and I've got this. He's not gonna fall in love with these wrestlers. Trust and believe.
Exactly, like you were just saying, don't worry about making this a competition anymore. Like, okay, and we get it. But enough. Like,
are you raising your hand, Dukes?
Josh on his arm.
Let's let each company focus on what they're doing best with, and let them continue to shine with their own product. We don't need to be competing with each other anymore. It's old. Move on.
With the positives and hide the weaknesses.
I'm sorry to say it, but this is the man we're gonna talk about here. Once he sees something like, oh yeah, we down again, we gotta do something to keep our ratings up. Make sure that these other companies,
they can't go against football. They can't even go against other sports that's on television. What are you talking about?
They can't.
They can't even outmatch hockey.
No, that's sad.
If you can't even beat the NHL, then you have a serious problem.
For real.
Sorry. There's no saving that. I'd rather watch a Red Sox baseball game than watch Monday Night Raw if you really want to make that argument. I really truly would. I would really watch all 9 innings, and by the time I'm done with it, Raw should be about coming off the air.
Exactly.
And normally the game starts at 7:10. 15 minutes before Monday Night Raw even starts.
Yeah.
Don't go there. Don't go there. And I work behind the Boston Red Sox Fenway Park. So I see it when I go to work over there.
I know where you work at.
Yeah. No. Thanks, though.
No.
Anyways, but that's our news and rumors for this week, man. This is the end of the episode. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining the three of us. Giving you the latest of what happened last week in professional wrestling with all the shows. We're gonna be back next week. Hopefully with more people than expected, but only time will tell. Certain people will be back. Others, you might never know what we could be doing. Thank you for tuning in. As I said it before, hit that like, share, subscribe button here, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date and up to tune with all the content that we have for OTTR. Definitely follow us on the podcast platforms out there everywhere, from Anchor to Google to all the way over to Podbean and Audio as well. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Off the Top Ropes Podcast. Check out the merchandise stores, 2 of them right now, which is bonfire.com/store/Off the Top Ropes Podcast and deco.com, deco.com/Off the Top Ropes Podcast. Get yourself some slippers, get yourself a crib, get yourself a new pullover hoodie. It's fall, baby. You know what I'm saying? We got them hoodies for you. You know what I'm saying? We got them joints for you. So definitely come out, come support. We're trying to build this thing growing, and we just want to give back to the rest of the community, but we do it in our own way. #PodMob. #Podcast Mafia. How about that too? Boom. We coming at your throats. That's all I gotta say for this week's episode. That's Black Arm Motley. Peace. That's all I'm playing. Shar.
Same. If you guys are like if you guys are interested in like in the wrestling industry, pay attention to the industry next week, because I mean, with the big man tag on Raw between the Bloodline and the New Day, and then with the two big shows AEW's got planned for Dynamite and Rampage, definitely watch. Definitely keep an eye on the product, because that week is just gonna steal the show next week.
Oh, it won't wait. It won't my news too. New Japan's G1 Classic is out already. Go watch this. I need to watch
I would love to watch it.
I need to watch that pay-per-view as well. So it's been
G1 Climax is like every single day.
So
it's hard to keep up with.
If you guys are fans of the super junior heavyweights of the world, my God, watch that joint, please.
I would love to stay focused on the G1, but oh my gosh, it's so early in the morning. We have to catch up on it later on.
Exactly. So I meant to say that earlier too. I was like, wait a minute, there was one pay-per-view that I need to watch, but I gotta like sit here tomorrow on a Sunday while as I'm watching football on one screen, I'm watching wrestling on the other screen.
Yes.
So I'm caught up with everything. So I'm like, yo, y'all need to watch that pay-per-view, bro, because some shit happened. Like y'all gonna be like,
yeah, it's like I have to.
Yep. This is why, like I said, start paying attention to other fucking promotions.
I have to watch.
Not just AEW, Dukes.
I have to watch. Pay attention. Keep an eye on what happened at the Impact pay-per-view tonight, and try to catch up with what happened in New Japan. I think they're already on like day 2 or day 3 of the G1 already. So
I think it's like day 3 right now.
Yeah.
But Dukes, come on, man. Do your fucking winner circle. Eat your bacon strips and let's go. Can't even hear you. Ha ha. Your microphone is muted. Ha ha. See, that's what you get for being an idiot. Ha ha.
I said I'll eat bacon. But
stop lying, Dukes.
I don't. I already know. But okay. On this note, I already know I give my shout to the ladies and the wrestlers that I like, but not today's. You know what? Yo, shout out to Alex Harrison. That was a great match he had with Jacob Fatu to actually winning the heavyweight championship. MLW, watched that match. That was a good hard fought battle. I'm glad someone took the title out of him. It's good for us. It's good for all wrestling fans to watch everything. Watch everything. Watch the independents.
You definitely have
out there.
Got to.
All the independent scenes what makes wrestling grow, and what makes wrestling grow is that your favorite independent wrestler can automatically come up to one of your favorite wrestling promotions. Knowing that is probably one of the best things in the world. But for everybody, enjoy, relax, watch your wrestling, grow up, pick your favorite wrestlers, and let's see what your dream matches you want to have for your favorite wrestlers. Honestly, will happen real soon.
Speaking of, did you guys hear what happened at like the GCW show last night? Nick Gage,
Minoru Suzuki, face with Nick Gage, and that's been set for
October 23rd. October 23rd.
Yep, I seen that earlier too, and I was like, these two are gonna kill each other.
They are.
Nick just might die. I don't know.
Within 2 weeks, Gage is wrestling Moxley and Minoru Suzuki in 2 weeks. A 2-week span.
Man, he's gonna lose so much damn blood within 2 weeks.
Yes.
That man, oh my God. God bless,
yeah,
God bless,
like October.
God bless Nick Gage's soul. He's blessed by a fucking death angel.
Yeah, October 9th, he's wrestling Mox and for the title, I think in New Jersey, and that's gonna be a feud that's gonna be, I heard, dragging on until spring break or in WrestleMania weekend, and then he's facing Minoru Suzuki in 2 weeks after that in like LA, I think.
Yo,
Yeah.
is this me, or I always talk about like Brian Pillman Jr. Is this me, or just like his father is just a new version, like his father lives on with the John Moxley?
Excuse me?
What?
All right, the way, all right. If everybody knows the character of Pillman, right?
Yeah, we know who.
Come on, man. Speed this up, man. Just get straight to the damn point. What was you just saying?
I said his Pillman character.
Yes.
Can you see that in Moxley?
If he turns heel, maybe, but I mean, right now, no.
No. That's safe for Brian Pillman to go completely fucking nuts. He inherits his dad and just full blown goes crazy. He can pull the goddamn trigger himself. Why did John Moxley need to do it? John Moxley is a perfect death match, just assault mercenary. Imagine him as Sammy Callahan.
They're supposed to be teaming up at the end of October.
They were tag teaming.
But yeah, but from what I heard, that match may or may not still happen, because from what I heard during the tapings for Impact this past weekend, I think I heard something that along the lines of Sammy Callahan broke his ankle. So that match may, unless his ankle heals in like a month, like about a month, that match may be off the table.
I don't know, but I don't know.
I want to see, like I said,
figure that out. We'll figure that out, though.
I was saying, like, this is what I was trying to say. Like, you'll have Callahan, Moxley, and Eddie Kingston versus the Elite. 6-man tag.
If they were gonna do that, they would have pulled the trigger on that by now. But that I think Mox and Eddie are past the Elite right now. I mean, if this was around the time that around like Revolution or something, when Mox and them were feuding with the Elite, you could have pulled it then, but they didn't pull the trigger on it then. I don't see why they would do it now.
They moved on to New Japan wrestlers now, and some of the young bruiser young guys like Daniel Garcia, underline his name.
Future star.
Anyways, I'm done. We're done here. You made your point loud and fucking clear, even though that you didn't really stick to your point. So I'm gonna just do it for him. Shout out to all the hoes. Shout out to all his weed smoker friends, all type of shit. 16, 17 married girlfriends later, and yet he's still surviving to this very day. He'll be on next week as well. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, we bid y'all adieu. We catch y'all next week. OTTR, #PodMob, #Podcast Mafia. Suck my dick, WWE sons of bitches. Good night.
Turn your back on the wolf pack. Turn your back on the wolf pack. Turn your back on the wolf pack.